if you're seeing this, it's going to be the first campaign of Crustacean Chronicles. Yay! All right. I am Charlie, your lovely DM for the evening. And to my left, the far left, who we got?
Noah.
Who's playing?
Alaric Nimble Elijobo von Tierwell. I'm not saying that every fast.
Here we are.
I am Alex, and I'm playing Danelle Zora, a water genasi cleric. I'm Hero, and I'm playing the Lance.
Here we are.
I don't get a shady for one.
Yeah,
My name is Celestine, and I'm playing Lila Sterling.
And I am the Dungeon Master. Sterling, if you already forgot.
Me all scoured in Eunice.
Shake your head, shake your ears. Alrighty. One bit of housekeeping, and one thing I do want to keep somewhat in mind. I'm not going to pretend like this will be super dark and serious campaign, but if you're squeamish about description, death, and violence, and in any ways torture, be advised. They don't know what's going on, but I do. So there'll be some themes of body horror throughout this campaign, and I just want everybody to know so you're not completely blindsided by it. There will be no pictures, but there will be descriptions. Anyways, on that note, and noticing some of my friends' frightened expressions, I'm going to set the scene. Or should I say, set 3 scenes. So, to introduce our characters, see there, they will end up momentarily. I'm going to do 3 short vignettes with different characters. I'm going to start with Alex, let's try and move on to Celestine, and then Noah and Hero. We are on the planet of Dasakurodos, the continent of Halion. More specifically, our story will take place in the Principality of Kredich, an Imperial-occupied, marshy, dark, overcast swamp filled with water genasi, humans, orcs, half-orcs, and lobster men. It was recently taken over by the Empire, recently in the span of politics about 100, 200 years ago. And in the streets of Alvek, their capital city, where tensions are high for a rising civil war amongst the freedom fighters and imperial occupants, there is one man working tirelessly at the Bureau of Riot Control in Alvek. The water genasi, quite tired and quite overworked. Chat. All right, before we have a jump. Yeah.
I seem to change the sun hiding.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can cut this up. Yeah.
So I'll have to edit it and then
result.
you know, you say, oh, then you change it. I don't know. I don't use OBS. I don't know that. I'm not
Technical difficulties. This is why don't you have the Twitch thing? This is why we have an editor. And also why nobody watches your shit. And technical difficulties. We're cutting done, kid. I'm assuming. Well, cut this. But struggles of being live. Now, to reset our scene, in the dismal, swampy, overcast town, Alvek, the capital city of the Principality of Kredich, an area filled with tensions of rising civil war, there is an overworked water genasi, late at night at his desk at the Bureau of Riot Control, the Empire funded and controlled riot controllers. Now, cutting to, we see a water genasi doing what at his desk. Hunched over and indeed a little bit slumped for having to burn the midnight oil and make up for lost time from his novice clerks. Fresh recruits they were, but a side effect of that means they were a little bit useless for at least another couple weeks. So, Danelle Zora is hunched over at his desk, scratching the quill. His eyes start to glaze over, and his mind briefly goes back to an upbringing in a city not very far away from there.
by the gods. What I wouldn't give to be back in Trolluk or smell the sea again or scratch. He blinks twice. Head almost hits the table. At times like this, he wished sometimes he could just melt right through the desk and go join the ocean where he felt most home. And then something comes to the back of his mind, I thought. One that filled him with resolve, but admittedly, a very cold comfort at that. You know what, anyway. Now, the stack of papers will surely go down before you do. But tomorrow. Each day has enough troubles of its own. Sliding the stack papers away, he dries his quill, puts on his cloak, and then when he opens the door to leave, he steps out onto the street. The dim lighting, which to many others in the city would have seemed quite foreboding, was to him as bright light is. A far sight better than working below the waterline on the ships of its youth, that's for sure. He takes the scenic route home to cheer himself up. One variation in an otherwise constant routine goes to the grindstone to try and keep this city together, despite all of these actors, in his mind, doing their best to tear it up.
A sort of ghastly, almost gargling chuckle in the back of your mind begins to rattle. A voice you're not particularly welcome to hearing, but not unaccustomed to. Almost a slopping hand of rotting flesh and bone. Feels like a flesh presses itself onto your shoulder. No physical presence. You've known this for long enough. It feels like a large figure bending over behind you. The fear whispers and rancid breath permeates through all of your body. Feel like you can smell it through your skin as it just whispers. You have bound to suffer yet sleep. And it leaves as quickly as it arrives. The smell, unfortunately, doesn't.
Dad. I shook my head in decided discontent. Why did my family ever decide? Oh, overcome the challenge. Surely. A god that could do such favors for your grandfather end up haunting you at the other gate. He shuffles off almost angrily, but after a moment or two, he allows the lights of the street to kind of filter back in and lighting his step as it continues going. So the night. Continuing on your scenic view, what many would seem as a dismal and, as you said yourself, foreboding place, is oddly comforting. The marshy environment of Kradich is not home to many, let's say, cheery people, but you always felt yourself home here. The water permeating through all of this swampy marsh is enough to remind you of home. And recovering from your altercation with the beings that you well, you come across a light that is flickering more than the average Kradich light does. And as you come across on the street, what you find is what appears to be a butchered orc body. Taken aback, I move one step and try to get a closer look at what the cause of death might be, or walking or jogging over to the body and shouting Guards.
As you go to shout, you hear what appears to be about 6 sets of heavy iron feet pounding against the pavement as they run up with lanterns and swords at the ready. Stop where you are! The light is blinding in comparison to the Kratos street lights. You're coming with us. 2 guards attempt to grab you by the shoulders, put your arms behind your back. Do you resist? No. Don't have anything to say.
Am I under arrest?
You are. Found you next to a body, goddammit.
I was about to. And then he quickly reminded himself that many people that had come into his prison ward were there only because they couldn't keep their mouths shut. So he kills the words in his throat before they leave and proceeds to say nothing further, but I will go with you peaceably. No need for further tussles.
Gripping you roughly with your arms now manacled behind your back, you are pushed off to the prison you know quite well. And we will leave this lovely city only to return later. And we will fly to about an island over. Longstack is an island federated with 2 other islands, and to not bore you with the details, can best be defined as a slummy paradise. A spot for only the worst of people and the worst of scum to thrive and survive. They say an honest man can make it a week. But our story is not about a man. We cut over to outside a bar that is frequented even by Kerog standards, quite seedy folk. Vomiting in a trash can. Celestine, would you please explain the character?
Wow, Lila Sterling is vomiting in a trash can, long blonde hair, pale blue eyes, woozily pushing herself up from the trash can, is wondering why she's here right now, and then remembers that she can barely pay rent, and this is how she gets by drinking herself away. It's not knowing what she's doing with her life, and
particularly steadying yourself after the cavalcade of... What's your drink of choice? Or at the very least, what were you drinking?
Beer.
Beer. The cavalcade of rapidly expelled beer onto the trash can, in it, over it, on the walls, wherever. You notice a poster that catches your eye, only partially encrusted with what you recently expelled, in what seems to be a high bounty of about 100 platinum pieces for let me grab the name, Gunther Thorman.
Lila, seeing this poster, misreads it as just 100 gold pieces, thinks that's more than enough, and she'll take the poster. She'll start, I think she'll take a nap here in the alley for now, but when she wakes up, she'll see the poster.
Lovely. Now, it's a name you've heard in passing, but I'll take a wild guess and assume that the drunk is not interested in politics.
Not slightly.
But you have your sources, you have your people that keep their ears to the ground, and you probe around the streets and alleys of Kerog for anyone who might have information on this Gunther Thorman. You're not quite sure why he sounds familiar. Going up to a person you probably had dealings with of any variety, hearing the name, sort of cocks his head. Yeah, he's He's some Empire diplomat guy. He's I don't know. He's in Kratos, I think. He really wants to. He gives a lot of money to the Bureau of Riot Control. You know those guys?
Yeah, I do.
Do you? Give me a deception.
Actually,
First roll of campaign. This is gonna see how it goes. If you roll natural one, you have to leave.
that's the one you die.
Well, actually,
Natural one, you have to make a new character.
That's the one. Liverpool.
You're getting Constitution save.
That is a
Find out.
13.
Let's see. Gives you a yeah, sure.
Sure, but
Yeah, I'm sure. But, yeah, there's these fellas that, there's the independent Kratos that was established a little while ago, and they're doing their own thing. But the Empire doesn't like losing their control of things they got. Those fucking bureaucrats. But this guy, he's a real big contributor. So
That's why the 100 gold pieces is on his head. I'll pay rent for a month or two. That's pretty good. Gold pieces.
They ought to be good. Yeah. Well, we'll call that debt square, and you know what? I'll throw you a little trick over. Why not? Just
You're too kind.
send the fellas off me if you would.
Yeah. I got it.
All right. Getting on a ship, which I'm fairly certain you're quite accustomed to, maybe even more than dry land, but taking a relatively short few-hour ship ride over to the Principality of Kratos. It's late, but not quite that late. It's a little bit past dinner time, enough that you could catch a person particularly leaving a theater performance. I almost can't believe your luck, as walking by with a very large Goliath guard in a much too tight suit and tie is a portly, orcish man with a silver pocket watch, dressed also very finely, with a purple tie, who seems to be very nervously looking around.
I'll glance over. Huh? I'm a little drunk right now because what am I not?
Yeah.
But I assume I recognize him, or do you want me to roll for that?
I'll say you recognize him. You may be a drunk, but you know what your target is.
Oh, I try to ruffle myself, like make myself look a little more presentable.
Give me just a flat charisma check. I just want to see if you have crusted vomit on you.
Lila, please. Just flat no.
Flat charisma.
4.
Oh, there's a little bit.
Oh no, a flat, like I don't add anything.
Charisma check.
Okay, then I do add something.
yeah, your charisma modifier. Can see.
Shut up.
Yeah, just your charisma modifier. I can't assume.
6. Then.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Not much better, but it's not like critical fail territory. There's a little bit, but enough that if you didn't get in his face, you probably wouldn't know. But do you know that?
No. No, that's. I'm gonna just.
Swaggering up with as much. What's your approach? Is this intimidating? Is this seductive? What is this angle here?
So, Lila, not knowing there's vomit on her and not knowing she looks pretty shitty, is gonna wander up to him. Hey, you look pretty important. You wanna?
You notice tucked in his waistband is a relatively ornate-looking pistol that one hand sort of shifts a little, not like onto, but his hand sort of drifts down, and the Goliath just uncrosses his arms, and you notice a very large broadsword on his back. He doesn't say anything yet, but Gunther, yes, I must be going. I'm sorry. I'm not.
You sure? You look a little stressed. You think I could relieve some of that?
I
I see.
I am-
pretty.
Give me a persuasion or performance check with disadvantage because vomit. This guy's not used to this. He's found persuasion or performance.
Whichever one is harder.
He's balancing the fact that he's a scumbag.
Fucking one.
It's advantage. You take the.
Technically,
You said disadvantage.
Oh, I said disadvantage.
yeah.
That's right. Disadvantage is vomit.
Yeah. Right. So now
It was either an 18 or technically a 7, but yeah, that one.
Okay.
get a +6.
I have a +6 to persuasion. I'm
What
a
costs it?
okay. Actually, Constitution is. Oh, never mind. Oh, yes. Do you pour everything? 12. I put a lot in the dexterity increase.
You
Nice.
you manage to attempt to put on some charm, and as you do, you put a hand on your waist and barely fight back, directly onto him. Gunther, and he just sort of looks up at his Goliath guard and the roughly 7.5 foot tall, muscle bound man. Just sort of gets over and leans down. Excuse me, miss. He is not taking anyone right now. He appreciates it, but if you may go on your way.
I understand. It's a long night or yeah. And I'm gonna try and make a grab for the pistol.
So I would like to say he.
Oh, is he behind his Goliath now?
Yes,
Oh.
he went in front because if you were coming
Yeah.
to go and talk to him, he pictured in front to protect.
Never mind. I'll
Although he isn't. His hands aren't like up. He's not pushing. He seems to be wanting to make this cordial. So you could possibly take them by surprise if you rushed really quick, or you could back off and then.
Can I follow them?
Well,
Okay. Well, you're gonna have to give me a stealth check if you back off.
Yeah, I'm gonna back off.
You're not hammered.
No.
Just so we know, whenever you get drunk, you do get disadvantage on everything.
Oh,
But I'll say that this is fine.
okay. So stealth.
Stealth, yes.
Actually, I'm pretty good. That is.
Oh my god.
Can I have that?
here's the dice, jail.
Bad. They said 10.
Oh boy. Yeah. Well,
What's that?
you didn't even break Gunther's passive. Noticing
You're like,
you are trailing quite bad.
I love it.
That's lovely.
I'm stumbling through. At one point, I hurl very loudly and audibly.
Gunther seemingly takes what appears to be a rock out of a pocket, speaks into it.
Oh, I was
Sending.
Speaks
I was
into
gonna say, can I give you my sending stuff?
And the Goliath begins to keep a very slight just turning around every little bit, and the two of them have noticeably increased their pace. Are you keeping pace with them?
Can I shout after him?
You can certainly shout. Yeah, that's certainly a thing you can do.
Gunther, at least take my sending stone.
They both stop. The Goliath turns around.
And
I don't believe.
I'm a big
I don't
fan of your
believe.
work.
I don't believe he ever did.
No, he said it. No, he didn't.
In that moment,
I said I'm a big fan of your work.
well, his work
And that
is
was-
politics. This is that's going to be
Deception.
this is the deception. Yeah, I'm willing to give it to you. Yes. What I'm also going to say, dude, how?
I'm not rolling well, okay?
What'd you roll?
12, but that's with +4.
You feel a heavy iron gauntlet onto your shoulder, Excuse me, miss. And as you turn around,
Oh, hi there.
water genasi clad in plate mail. Excuse me, miss. You're going to have to come with me.
Oh, you're no fun.
Can you go?
I'm gonna try and resist a little bit.
You're gonna
Actually,
like. Okay, well, explain to me how that goes because you're currently having your arms pulled behind you and being carted off to presumably prison.
I'm not sure.
Weaseling is an option, but you will be evading a guard. You'll be evading a city guard. So this goes from possible workable out of jail to running from the cops.
I feel like they're going to investigate me anyways. What
Are you popular?
Well, I've been working for the Countess for a while.
You have been working for the Countess for a while,
And I'm good at my job.
And for Kradich, there's a way in which they might know about Baroness. So you're going to try to break free.
In my drunken mind, I'm like, oh, no, they know who I am.
All right.
And
I'm going to need you to give me either a strength save or dexterity save.
dexterity save, you say. Saving throw. Okay. You.
DC to beat is a 16.
Are we so serious?
Does a 7 work?
Unfortunately,
Rolled a 2.
this is bad.
You rolled a 2.
You're really method acting with these dice rolls. I'm impressed. Your attempt to weasel out ends up getting you pushed onto the cobblestone floor. You are handcuffed with your arms behind your back. You'll be questioned in the morning. Sweep it off, you drunk.
No. I'm gonna start
You are.
maybe I'll throw up on him.
Well, you're turned away from him, so you'd have to turn around.
Yeah, that's what I would
You are welcome to, but
throw up on him.
okay. All right.
I'm angry.
Let me draw. Let me just see. Yeah. All right. You managed to nick him, and that ends with a swing to the face that I'm going to say not.
Yeah. This one I'm going for.
As sorry, Wilbur now sitting in a holding cell, notices as a plate mail clad water genasi drags in a. Sorry, I don't think we ever fully
Oh, like a just kind of a woman, like human woman.
human woman.
Yeah.
Yes, human blonde woman.
Long hair, blue
Bonnet
eyes.
crusted, dirty bonnet crusted clothing, a little bit of puke on the metal plated body of this water genasi as he opens the cell and hurls her in, like throws completely, like a bouncer kicking someone out of a club.
I'm like knocked out.
You are conked. You took a gauntlet punch to the noggin.
Yeah.
Have a Looney Tunes problem.
Look this you've left me, Thoreau.
Just a drunk off the street. Keep your distance as he swipes off his shoulder. She likes to puke. Good luck.
Whose brilliant idea was this, leaving homicide suspects and drunks in the same holding cell?
Most of our funding goes to you.
Oh, they don't.
And he walks off.
Not my fault.
The Bureau of Riot Control gets lots of funding at the general. That's why so much of Kradich's lights don't work, because the money is going to stopping the Civil War. Anyways, we leave to a somewhat happier scene on the trail to. Let me set this in a better way. Let's start with the grand story. There once was a man who was of esteemed technological talent. So much so, it was said that his creations could rival the creations of the gods themselves. This man brought a city into the sky, the first republic of Aldex, raised by Akron, the cyborg lord. But unfortunately, these next two heroes come from the Second Republic of Aldex, Because one day, roughly 800 years ago, the First Republic of Aldex fell out of the sky and crashed into the middle of the forest. Now, surprisingly, people lived. And even more surprisingly, so did their advanced magical technology. But the people were left with an inability to use magic if you were firstborn of the First Republic of Aldex. But this doesn't quite matter to the scenario that we have right now, as someone's getting a formal talking to by their parents in the middle of a very nice house in the region of Cloyal, in the Tinkerwell estate. I'll say, Mark, you've been spending too much of your time working on these trifling little creations of yours.
It's not trifles. It's creations. It could potentially help people. That's good, isn't it? Yeah.
And the noble's job is to help people with these little trinkets and robots and do that.
Of course, if we have the resources.
That's always what it comes down to, isn't it? Money. Well, I'm tired of paying money. So I think if you want to make your little robots, you can do it on your own car.
Fine. Then I will do such.
Great.
I'll be out in the morning.
Wonderful. As you leave, posted behind the door is a familiar face to you. Extremely familiar.
Face.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to mention. Two gnomes. Alaric, would you describe yourself real quickly?
Yes, Alaric is a noble, as you may or may not have gathered. He comes from a noble family, got basically kicked out for building stuff in his parents' basement that they don't think is very worthwhile. Ironic, considering his last name is Tinkerwell. He currently has built and resides in he's a gnome. He built and resides in a basically big Hulkbuster-looking mech suit.
Go grab some pictures.
Okay.
The drunk is spilling shit, everybody.
Anyways, yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. Anyway, so he's Basic description. He's a tiny gnome. He's a very smart guy. He's an engineer. And he has built, again, like a big, almost steampunk-looking mech. It's got weapons. It's got storage. It's got all the things.
You weren't in this robot having this conversation with your mother, were you?
No, I was.
Okay.
No, I wasn't. I kind of grabbed it along with all my things, and then I took a hike.
As you left.
As I left, I grabbed my
familiar porcelain face.
Yeah.
I'm the Lance. I'm elf. I'm about 6 feet 2 inches tall. I wear a completely porcelain mask with only slits for me to see, along with armor, noble armor that I have waving horns that go back and kind of almost bones that go out the back and my shoulder blades of the armor. I am a bodyguard. How'd it go?
As expected. We're on our own. If you care to join me.
On our own.
Yes. They didn't see the value in my creations.
Right. You worked for the Tinkerwells as a guard, or really just kind of slot in for any job that they're missing. So stint as a maid, didn't know about that. But the Tinkerwells are correct. Honestly, and for nobility, quite honestly, they aren't as bad as many are. And for being out of touch, they're not the worst. But Alaric was always a bit of a different type of guy. in this moment, hearing that he is in fact on his own and going to leave. What's your inclination?
I am going to open the door to that he just walked out of. Nobles?
Yes.
You put me in charge of guarding your son. Now that he's leaving, I feel like it's my duty. I must follow. I turn around and then I walk out.
She looks down to a pile of papers, and the door closes itself on the way. Now, with your house closed to you, literally and metaphorically, is there anything you particularly want to go do?
Kind of just wander, maybe pick up odd jobs that might require a mech suit.
But getting out of Aldex, I was.
Yeah.
The trail out of Aldex and into the untamed, well, at least mostly untamed region of Skaldabrook, a frosty pine tree glacier filled with many different powerful monsters, but at least the route directly to the empire of his world ship, Leroy Acilio Maximilius Krugdorn the 14th, is a relatively straight path. Getting to the empire, it's a beautiful place. You've most likely been, at least at some point in your life. It's the biggest capital really in Halion, and where most people at least come by if they're a merchant worth a damn or a noble. However, while you're generally investigating and questing around, there is something that caught your eye. Perhaps it was hearsay, perhaps it was a rumor, perhaps it was an elaborate joke being played on the gnome in the big funny suit. But you heard about a shard of Akron, the supposed creator of the First Republic of Aldex, being found in the Principality of Privilege, only a short road trip away.
Awesome. We'll take that. Get moving.
On the money that you have, you're able to boat over. You arrive on a relatively innocuous night, like any other. Seems to be a drunken woman chasing down a corporate fat cat orc guy. I'm not entirely sure. It's not particularly important. Sorry.
As the drunk runs by, I kind of step in front of you. Well, city's full of drunks.
Yeah.
It's an odd sight. You, I mean. With a being,
Thank you.
well, the monster cobblestone streets may be filled with the occasional lobster person, but at least to the average passerby, that's much more normal than the robot suit and the porcelain man.
Fair enough.
You stick out in the crowd, and it's about to bite you in the ass. As attempting to find a spot to rest for the night in, you cut through an alley and discover a butchered orc body.
Lovely. Do we know the authorities here? Is there anybody around? Hello? I'm shouting. I'm going to look.
As you look, you realize that the route you just entered, and the way out of this alley have just been filled with two guards carrying lanterns and swords. And as they rapidly begin to charge towards you, stop where you are.
I'm gonna flip on. I'm gonna assume I got like a flashlight on the neck. Something like that. I'm gonna flip it out and I'm gonna shine it at the body and be like, "Guys, there's this dead man here."
You are grabbed by the shoulders. In fact, it's not even two guards. Well, two guards go, and then one guard decides to go for the 6'2" elf, leaves the one relatively small gnomish man
Well, I'm in the mech, though.
You're in the mech.
I'm
at
in
all
the mech.
times.
Well, at least I was now. Like,
Oh.
it's not exactly you can put it in a wagon and drag it. Like, I'm in the mech.
Okay, I figured it'd be like walking behind you, but
No, like,
Like sentry mode.
no, there's no sentry.
anyways, okay, we're gonna mind. That does change how things go.
Whatever. I'm
4
in
guards. Change your mind entirely. 1 goes to rescue, and 3 are very much. Sir, I'm going to have to exit the contraption.
I put my hand up. No need to fear. I am from Aldex.
Okay. You are next to a dead body.
I am a royal guard. There's no need to fear.
You're next to a dead body. I would love to
Just
confirm this at the station. Will you come peacefully?
go. Let's go. And I'm gonna lumber along and follow that. I will follow you. Let's go.
You were brought.
We should help them find who.
Yes. We can do some good here.
You are brought to a holding cell, and your contraption is taken from you and shown.
Well, okay, not taken. I'm gonna go willingly.
Well,
I'm gonna park it outside and hop down.
okay.
That's what. Yeah.
You are then 1 guard, a water genasi clad in plate armor, a little bit of something crusted on his shoulder. You're not sure. Awesome. Doesn't smell great, but says, "Oh God, I'm very sorry. We have some things we have to settle tonight. If you would stay over in the station for the night, and
Is that free?
yes,
Perfect.
Free room.
Free lodging. Perfect.
Free food.
it's a."
This works just fine. This is enough favor. Yeah.
I'm not appreciative of this new life.
I am sorry, but there's been quite a few bizarre murders taking place, and so we need to make sure we have all suspects off the streets.
Fair enough. Suspects of the murder. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. The one that my dog's found by. But to be fair, we've had a relatively similar sighting today.
Okay.
There's a genasi in there you might want to talk to.
And you said we just have to say.
Staying
It's not.
over there.
Yes. Where's the investigation in terms of where are you at in terms of the investigation?
Well, we have been having. There was a murder scene like this before, and we have found seemingly solid evidence.
Mm.
And then, as of tonight, 2 bodies have been discovered.
Oh.
A little unfortunate, as we executed the first guy, but we will be rushing this. So don't
Much appreciated.
don't worry.
Yes.
I'm sorry. That sounds quite.
If there's anything I can do to help, that would be. I would be willing to offer my services.
Your willingness to cooperate in the investigation would be noted and appreciated.
Yeah.
But for now, we need to keep patrolling the streets to make sure that no one else could have gone away.
Perfect. Understood.
You are led. Okay, I'm not exactly carried. You're actually uncuffed, I'd say. And you're not cuffed in the cell. You are, but you were not cuffed in the cell.
Are we put into the cell?
You are led into the cell with 2 other people.
A prison cell. I was unaware.
Were you expecting an inn?
Holding cells, prison cells.
You said,
I said holding cell.
are we suspects?
You were found next to a dead body.
It's fine. It's fine.
You're the smart one?
Allegedly.
Okay, all right, cool. Make sure. You all have a good night. I need to go out on the streets.
Good luck.
Locks the door behind you. And
Good luck, Thoreau.
You know him?
Yes, I'm his boss. Well, several tiers removed, but yes.
Well, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Alark Nimble Eligible Von Tigua.
Alaric it is. Donnell.
Good to meet you. This is the Lance.
I'm the Lance.
you do not have your weapon. in this realm.
I'm holding my arm up. I'm the lance, bodyguard, and right-hand man to Alanik, Nimble, Eligible, Bond.
Yeah, he's very useful. Very useful.
To know Zora.
Nice or cold or
You can sputter well. It's up to you.
Mind the drunk.
that's not very nice. Not very nice.
I had some health potions I would give you. Are you doing all right?
I'm doing fine.
Oh, are you all murder suspects too? Finally. A suspect worthy of my charge as well.
I did not.
Well, neither did I, and yet we're here under the same circumstance.
I threw up on a guard.
I
kind of like
suspect that
stab
one.
away.
Everyone is like, I'm being investigated for murder. I threw up on a guard. Whoa.
You hear a odd sort of sound, and hastily stepping is the same water genasi, so four, stepping in front. Brings me no joy to tell you all this.
Come to garnish my wages.
Couldn't be done.
My face drops, and my thoughts immediately harken back. You will suffer more, my son. I flinch and roll my eyes violently inside my head, bracing myself for whatever dreadful sentence is about to come next.
You all are prime suspects. And you will be on trial tomorrow.
Sure.
Right. Well, yes, of course. You said it.
It's good. You want evidence.
We didn't think. Yeah, supposedly was eyewitness. I did.
Weapon analysis? I would have.
Eyewitness of mainly to them works. Eyewitness of human show.
Are we just talking the same word? Is that Myrtle?
Yeah.
Well, no, I've been here for.
Been here for about now.
Yeah. Is that in two murders? So let me get
Yes.
two murders out.
Yes. The Honorable Judge of Jago Classic, you will be presiding over the trial. He engaged up in sorts lumens.
Lovely.
In front of you of the highest wisdom.
That is probably in the middle.
Who said deck modifier? Wisdom modifiers. Plus 3. Plus 2. Let's have you two both roll perceptions.
Oh, it was +2. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'm doing better since I'm out of the mech, right? I do the swap thing. So, okay, then +2. Wisdom check is minus.
Perception.
Perception. You know, it's 0. And I'm, well, no, it's and I proficiency of all some perception.
Yes, but
That is 10 plus, that's 14.
14 hit.
I got an 11.
You don't notice this, but where there was something crusty on this left shoulder, it's clean.
Okay.
They've been gone for many minutes.
Okay.
The same guy to go out and same guy.
Okay. I did call him for
I mean, it's still looks the same. It's still just outside of the fact that it's suddenly clean this help. I mean, it's not unfathomable, but something you kind of notice. Fast that someone who presumably just went out on the streets.
Mr. Clean Magic Eraser upon him.
I apologize to be questioning, and then they preside over a trial.
Is there any chance for pharmacies?
Oh, so that is yeah. I mean, yes, the trial. That's the fucking trial. Yes, but
Not sort of some weird. Well, do we get some of the evidence against us first? So we might have a chance to we'll see this if it's necessary. Or is the only evidence that eyewitness to, again, we have not seen.
unfortunately, I cannot. It's above my pay grade. You're not my liege. You did no wrong.
Precisely.
Stop.
Except what is that? Where do you sell away?
I'm the lance. Right hands.
Do you have anybody? What do you think? What shit?
I don't know when I died, so there was suspicions of an attempt on some slushy. It should
I don't know what he's talking about.
was found with a gun in your possession.
Have you
Tracking.
killed anyone? I don't kill anyone.
To be fair, you just did come across it.
That's true. Which, yeah.
This is back in like the day before security cameras. If they found you near a dead body, because they have a problem. So you at the very least are underholding, but this is odd. This is weird. This is not a normal thing that happens. Especially for the fact that he seemingly came in to say that, not explicitly, but I came to action with him that in this house to move. That's it. And turns. It did not. Jingo. And it's
Okay. Look at that. That's second done. You live here.
yes.
Don't. Yes. Well. Yes. Okay. No, what's the punishment for prisons?
Prison state.
Escape. It's not the worst. Do you live here? Do I what? Do you live here? No. Don't even try. Hush. You. Hush. I've been arrested a few times. I've never been arrested here before. Have you? What kind of objective here found guilty? I mean, I've been all over the place.
That's the problem, sure.
Yeah.
Maybe not like in prison, but you definitely had a situation similar to this before.
I mean, I spent a night in a lot of places. I think I spent a night or here too once. I threw up on a lot of guards.
But
I don't like the law very much. Again, it's just do you need watching it? It's fine now. I mean, the alcohol's weared off a while ago. I got bonked on the head. It hurts.
how to get bombs and some hour.
It's got the
I like to my hands boy. I like kind of
it's up with the part is break.
As I tried to explain earlier, I'm Balance, right hand Solnik, or Jimbo Jobel von Tinkerbell.
What kind of name is that? Is that your name?
this.
Why is this so long name?
I'm no former noble.
Former. You have money?
Not anymore.
I'm good. That's formal. No, hold on. What are the chances that I'm guilty by yourself? You said it's not very forgiving yet.
No. From what I know of the judge and
Jago Classic is a notorious hard judge and a notoriously unsympathetic.
from what I know of this judge and the sentences of those I sent his way,
Do you work in law enforcement?
yes, I'm with you.
How the hell are you here?
Suspicion of murder found out next to a dead body.
Oh, and they're not already out of here? I thought the cops are very buddies.
Well, they're a little less friendly to me for reasons I'll keep private. But, they're out there.
And then like that, you got money?
Well, I have more than you, apparently. My name's not worth as much, but
Dead. Your name's worth something. I do not know what my name's worth. All right.
Mine in a bit.
Sure. Mine.
What?
from what I know of this judge,
So,
we're going to die.
at the very least, true. That means you might die. I think I'm gonna get out of here.
Right.
I slept on the guard. I also, I'm pretty good with the guys around here. Please, you never know things. Hush, please. I don't like it. You guys aren't very fun. You guys say shush a lot. Is prison being about to die?
Like two really polished Englishmen, like they're the guard, and they like a broke from the sheriff. It's like the start of like a really bad sheriff.
For being about to die, you seem very unconcerned.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna die. I mean, what is so funny? Why are you laughing, miss? I mean, you're gonna die. I'm not gonna. I'm not going to. I have methods. I have methods. So what? You don't got money. You don't look too good. So I'm trying to get out of here.
How much of my shit has been confiscated?
I'm going to say all of it.
What about like
Although,
okay?
Lyra is the only one who is handcuffed.
I can worm my way out of this one. I got the looks. I got it.
There is trusting blood on the beer, sir.
If you
I got the looks. I got my weighted words.
okay, if you cleaned up a little, sure. Good luck with getting a thing tunic.
I still have my.
That's done now. What has gone to the dogs?
Oh, I don't like you either. You're me. Is there challenge me? I'm trying to.
Keep this city apart. I'm going to. All right.
Oh, are you one of those? I don't know. I don't know what you are.
Bricklayer.
Can I roll to see if the name rings a bell?
It actually is familiar. Dollar. The Bureau of Riot Control is colloquially known as the BRC, or to people who are not quite fans of them, as bricks. People who work in the Bureau of Riot Control often called bricklayers, and as it actually kind of comes back, going through Thorman is sort of nicknamed the bricklayer as being a major financial supporter of the BRC.
Do you know
Thorman.
Yeah. Do you know what is he important?
So he's only one of the larger financial backers of this fine institution we see here. I'd look around very sarcastically.
Walter got chatting. I'll start analyzing the lock on the door. Give me an investigation.
So, do you work for this Gunther's?
No, he's a donor. I actually do police work.
Oh, you're a cop. I thought you was at the buddy.
How do you put that? Oh, I would go too.
So,
What do you see? Nothing that's they could like some help.
okay, all right. Okay, can you do something or one of that? Did you get one of that? Get me something to help my shit.
What standard lock mechanism? Regardless, do you have anything to pick it? No these two also know everything situated. You might have.
Can I go?
Like, grab your head and like look to see if there's a hairpin or any vegetables there.
No, mine are sound. Shut the
Your dirty
snotted, rabbit,
Snotty.
straight.
Do you have any like jewelry, bracelets, anything on your shoes?
So I definitely have piercings on my ear, but a lot of
Maybe I would have a bar pierce.
but I don't think that would really help.
Okay. Do you have any like anything on your hands or like shoes?
I got some handcuffs. Do you think those could help?
That's
I mean, I'm scared before. I don't know what you want.
and this I was screaming. Okay. Do you have anything? The side of my mouth and close. Oh, all right. Do you have anything useful to stick the lock? I mainly also let me feel like my trousers. Oh no, there is nothing. You don't watch Streets, do we?
Yeah, you got. I'm just trying. You're the one who walked. You like thought I was yucky. You walked, but
It's not rude to point out. Well, let's see. Well,
I wouldn't call myself a delinquent.
if any of you three tried to see, as much as it pains me to say, I'd be duty bound to try and stop you.
Oh, so you at all?
So I may be able to fix the lock. Please don't try.
Well, okay. Again, I'm not gonna try and wake out because I'm getting it.
That can only make yourself feel worse. Are you on?
Well, in my mind, I'm 100% where in the building. So what? Holy cell. That's front here in my mind.
Please. You don't know.
I don't know. Well, like we walk. I really. Like you really.
You hear a very loud, like bringing of metal against the ground. That just seems like, oh God, you kind of peek out of the bars and you see a Phoenix. Oh, see what appears to be a man made out of liquid marble. Pulling, oh shit, your mensch. And then, I mean, so you liked it. You like it?
I'm gonna shout out the bars. Please don't mess up the paint. Immediately,
After squelching sound, it morphs into a not the same. Actually, yeah. It morphs into an orchestra. Which gives me an intelligence check. Oh, fam. You missing something? Are you looking at the box? I'm followed be looking at the if you can get us intelligence.
nat 20. Let's go.
Intelligence check. Running around. This is like on a 2.
Intelligence, you say?
Are you looking up?
Yes.
Okay.
18.
Shit. No, you don't recognize this. This is the same orc you found dead. This is the same orc you found dead.
Good. Hey, be careful with that mech.
I already told Monster Steve. I'm being very careful with it. Yeah.
Hey, well, at least, well,
Warden, we have a dead man, very much alive in front of my eyes.
hold on. Excuse me.
You hear mechanical, you hear metal cap of goodness against cobblestone.
I'm going to have to get those pneumatic ink.
Lots of fake pads, the robes, don't see that.
Not that expensive. It's just a no.
Vomit crusted shoulders.
Thoreau, look out there. I saw with my own eyes. And I double checked to make sure he's like still there. What do this?
He's changed into a human in very standard guard gear. His name's human.
Hold that. This is not. It's not.
Do a lot.
Do you know what
We have to make like
no.
we have to make a rate comment. Okay.
Well, the neck is 11 feet tall.
It is not doing well.
It's made out of metal, wrought iron.
It's just kind of he's an
So why are you letting him steal things that are?
I worked that on. I know.
So like
I told him to bring it into evidence because you are free.
It's like, no, I parked it outside.
We're going to be keeping track of it.
Trevor,
Yeah, get back to you if you survive the morning.
what do you mean survive the morning? That's the end of the report. I mean, okay, why am I here? I mean, all I did was
You're being investigated.
hush.
Murder of painted blood.
It's all I think.
Unfortunately,
No, stop saying.
unfortunately, we haven't. We have the testimony from Luther himself, testimony from the star, and 3 other eyewitnesses.
I mean,
I saw him.
I don't know what it's all about. I don't know what it's all
Again, why did we find a gun in your possession?
I keep it on that little girl. And people are scary. People are scary. They might be another friend.
Certainly are.
Do yourself a favor. Hush. All you people are stealing you. Like down like me.
I'm immediately scurrying to the back of the cell and trying to focus my mind back to the smell of the rot. I'm gonna need some divine guidance.
Right. Oh, as you all see this kind of thoroughly wired generosity sort of shuffle to the corner.
Well, that's
There, and you start to sound of dripping condensation in the corner.
are you pissing? Like a
Yeah, it's just the sound, or is there a drip somewhere? And I see you like, do you want some? Yes. You close your eyes and you deeply start speaking sort of stagnant prison air. You held to the lots of beautiful. Just get smile in your mind
No one's digging the through. I was worried for a second. I was worried you'd be letting me leave all too quickly for this suffering was to be fulfilled. But the same piece, why I continue to empower you to the army. It's already.
See, there's something. None of you heard that. Although if you spoke out, I would like to say you can either speak out loud or in your mind. Were you responding out loud, like Blair Witching in a corner, or were you just talking in it?
Because the row was there, I'd be speaking in my mind.
Okay.
So just because the road is there. Oh, no.
I'm just the man out of these people, I would for sure.
And it's so keep this off. People's like, I'm just staring at you like,
Then you flip around.
so are you just standing in the corner? Like, staring at the only one of the people here?
No, I sat down.
She, target.
This is what you get. Let's say.
Yes, I shouldn't have come to this decision.
Tricks. No,
It's normal. It's just a piece of this is a piece of history. Of course, they were lying to me. Okay.
relax. Don't touch him.
Oh, what is all the while? We are all in jail. It's fine. I'm gonna assume.
Oh, can I roll an intimidation check?
Oh, sure. Give me a charisma saving throw.
Lost.
Charlie, can I pull out a deck of cards? You think?
They've compensated a deck.
Okay.
+2.
Oh, okay.
17.
Well, they're kind of staring at each other. A little nerve.
More so they're you kind of fully take in the back of the it's pretty stocky and sort of staring you down. The porcelain is unsettled.
While they're staring at each other, I'm gonna just kind of go in the middle. I'm gonna pull out from God knows where a deck of cards. Just be like, seeing as there's nothing we can do, please let's try again. Okay, no, I think there's something we can do. We will not. You're not actually. Jesus, now that I know that I'm not here just because I threw up on a guard, I'd like to get out of here. There's nothing we can do. I have no tools. I cannot fix the lock. We are
The one who should have.
yeah, we are the only one who might have that. You are the only one. I think you deserve to be just as much as me. Should I roll on the snap?
Or you just, I mean, what do you do?
Just stand. Just a put your hand over. You don't.
Oh, you raise the saving throw.
Rolling.
21.
Oh, dude, yeah. Well, I okay, I might deserve to be here, but well, they're doing that.
Like deal you two and just
No. Dude, wait, it's what we playing. Yeah, you are doing nothing. You are sitting. You are in here. That's right. Shut up. I forgot my feet. I can play with my feet.
It's okay.
You're doing nothing. You're doing nothing. You ask. You. I am. I'm gonna flick a card at your forehead. Give me dexterity to the back. We're gonna know. Give me a sleight hand. Give me a sleight hand at disadvantage. Okay. To see my hand. That's
Original theory saving throw. Yeah, wait, the disadvantage.
okay. Let's see. That's 20. Dong, but like it's
But it hurts to draw.
I should belong to no. Oh God! He kind of headbutt him or something. Aside.
Give me contested strength saves.
Can I step inside him like bulls fighting? You feel like you go by our 30?
Okay, wait. Let's see like this. Okay, so you're doing just a strength check against their AC, which right now should just be 10 virtue dexterity.
Yeah, so it'd be a lot.
So
13.
drunk out the strength save or strength check?
Oh, strength save.
Strength save. Okay. So versus
Do a 9.
Okay, so you don't get grabbed by the lamp. You do have to try and actually hit.
If the drunkard gets past the lamp,
No, stop it. Stop it. What? Fine. Good. 90.
That's gonna be an impact. Yeah. Okay. You take 1 bludgeoning damage. And
I don't almost shit. Why are you doing that? Huh? I'm just go like that.
with proficiency.
I get a freaking gnome, but
Against the AC, which is 10 plus your dexterity.
I got 20.
Okay. Yep. That's the kid. So 1 plus your strength. That's 3, right? You take 3 bludgeoning.
Ouch. Okay, then I'm going to turn around and try to headbutt you.
You're gonna try to
Yeah, I'm going to try to headbutt you. My girlfriend is like, there. I didn't stand up. What's going on there? I'm just going to go over and pick up the card that I threw and just continue dealing you guys in. Women should not be in the same stuff. I don't know what you're all about. You're just as much a criminal as I am. We did no wrong. Well, there's no evidence that this proved that you did anything. Or
this drunk.
I don't know.
Not the problem.
Hey, you're causing just as much a problem as I am.
I need everyone to give me a wisdom save. Holy shit.
I mean, I'm just flying guard.
I don't mind.
20. Of course, I get the. That's one thing. Right there. Well, not 20. Oh.
Guys.
How did I hurt?
3 natural 20s.
And it's 16.
As he raises his hand and a different line of he's have to cast sleep on he also melt. Oh yeah, you mean anybody but you don't know that. It does not work on save and he's just
I'm so yelling at the job and then the playing God and I'm you bro.
that I hear one of you impact each other. The next time that I hear more than a pin out of this falling that I believe not. Now let's you to the cell.
he's a lawyer.
I'm right up at the bar. It's a
Yeah. People with dexterity saving throw.
Oh, it's what I'm good at. Maybe not this spot. Where get the next one on the
You are grabbed by the collar.
got a piece.
Yeah, I got one.
Nice.
You're rushed by the collar, and your nose is slammed over a metal bar. You are taking. Well,
We're gonna have more than the Looney to the top after this.
that is 6 bludgeoning damage. So as you are impacted against the metal bar and thrown against the ground.
I'll stay on his feet.
Oh my god! Thank you for.
I'm mad. I'm mad right now.
I'm having the time of my life.
So do you want me to deal you? I'm just start tossing. I'll land it down. If
Your behavior in the cell will be recorded and be referenced at your trial. And it fucks you by the bringing out. Make the difference. I'm going to assume, for the sake of brevity, that nothing else is particular interest. We all continue and believe if there's more to be done. We have to card change. Just see bond. I'll roll. Let's do sleight of hand or performance.
well, I have proficiency in cards. I don't know.
I'll let you add to proficiency bonus if you have a proficiency in cards.
Gotcha. You said dexterity?
Got a 20. Sleight of hand or performance for you. Add your proficiency, even if you're proficient in cards. Gotcha. Yeah.
So that'll be.
Oh, you're trying to beat it slot.
Yeah, I know. So close. 18.
The life wins, followed by. Well, I'm thinking it's third. Fine.
No idea.
Which is fine.
Yeah, we're literally two guys.
Lands.
All right.
That was made.
I'm gonna make 3 and go blind.
I'm going to sweep up the cards, put them back in my pocket, and try to get to the scenes. I was this close.
I am proficient in cards.
Is that 3 of us that are proficient in cards?
I didn't think. I think the most useful like
game and you could be on place whacking in chess. Let's be honest. Anyways, you all lay down for the night, and I'll meditate. I am from the Mars. You're right.
You make noise during your meditation or what?
You're in. I mean,
I'm wondering.
you technically can. It's kind of short rest fuels, like just kind of general like resting activities from the shout.
Yeah, we got.
Whether or not the lance goes home is up to the oh, no, please don't make it your thing. You start.
That's got it. See, that's that.
No, I'm very very peaceful.
Okay.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I'm solid. Then magic. Thought of it to me.
Dreams meet you off with that of particular ranging severity. It's for someone like Danelle, nightmares and visions of water not particularly. It's kind of ironically like a level of lucid dreaming because it's but for many of you, it surprising. You get in feeling of almost like your face is being ripped off as like can be holding out of course flesh from the body. Just globus giggling and acting, but within a sweeping starry cloak. Maybe shelter what you want. A large, no dreams finds you, but it feels like your mind never shut up. Us. Well, never does. Loud, spinning cogs and breaking and metal and industry. And as a snap awake, a cocky grin flashes across his face like light. Spectacular. And so, oddly, all, just a dream often because you're out like a light most nights. But this one's in a garage. First night sober and up to you, I suppose. But this one's a little bit just feels like you things seems just laughing and looking, staring, liars flipping your stick. Always, as the sun peeks through the one slit of light and get to the outside of you. When I wake up, I shrinking money, and so I just kind of put my hand under my mask. So was that a long rest? Yep. Here. That will hurt. So fine, it's time so. That's the rest of us. And you finally feel the decay of the city get to you. Well, they've been here. I'm gonna pop up one day, and there was a bunch of little crap lady that's like sees the neck. Oh no, we brought it inside. Oh shit! Seeing the walking at some type of I'm making done being capacitated. As you all sort of find consciousness, so that it's now throughout standing, seeming as if you did not get sleep. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. Just my dreams as well. Oh, I didn't sleep on the buttons. Watch your thoughts. You don't even have that over here tiring you. Just watch Judge Classic. You'll be coming in. I was. Yes. So we should look. Host this month. If you name it, we're at the bottom in this fish. It's worth so many expense to it. Now, what they already have done before. Yeah. Yes. Sorry. Well, thank you for this. You've probably been the most stable. Thank you. Dogs protect. Now, I have a question. I can run like 4 different where you was and do essentially the full. Because the theme is that this is right. Maybe all know this. Yeah. Okay. But I can do that, and we can do a sort of judge and sentencing bit, or we can still do the call. That's up to you all. I'm just warning that either if we a group conviction, I could try to finagle away, which we do for conviction, maybe sense me. So it would essentially be in these separate trials where it's pretty much the same thing times. Okay. So that's how I do. I mean, I would like trials. I think that would be interesting. Yeah. So, well, concerning the first one that they found, you're led by Thoreau into a room with a just gonna be a shock for everyone but you. There's a lobster man in Aldani, about 6 feet tall. Hard to describe outside of being such an lobster man. No hands, ginormous claws. His face is like a crustacean breaking into a human face. Smoking a quite large cigar in a way. Grabs it in its claw. Mr. Donnell, correct?
Mr. Zorak. And yes,
Donnell, yes. Boss.
greetings to you, Your Excellency. I give him the appropriate.
Oh, this is not a judge. This is an adept. But, yes, this is, he reaches a claw plea. Glasnost. Marco Glasnost. It's sort of a tough, but he doesn't fully grip you back. He hand on.
On being on this side of the interrogation table belongs, shall you just put up the zone of truth and be over with?
Yes. Unfortunately, I haven't been getting peanuts and nuisance
In a murder trial?
beyond it. Was up to the flagship of conflict. What?
Classic. And in terms of the brick hierarchy, all the way to classic.
Classic is not technically, he's not involved legally with the Bureau of Life Control. However, he is one of the most powerful judges in the Principality of Birch. Technically, the like Supreme Court exists in the Empire, but there have been, to your knowledge, in recent years, no overturnings of any judge decisions to the Principality of British by any imperial judge. So, for all that is known, General Classic is the uttermost legal authority in the Principality of British. So, when it comes to legal process, the sword is gospel. So, if he says knows not of truth is to be clear, despite how odd that may be, no one can really challenge him.
One suspicion of murder being handled at this high level. Surely, detective. We know such.
Thoreau closes the door, and you hear him sort of step down the hallway in his hefty cloak. And Marco just sort of can't really do like the temple thing because it's a claw, but does his best just sort of like bonking the top of his hand with his claw and he's holding his cigar. It's not much harder. You're on your do good work. I think it's just a misunderstanding. We're honest, you cooperate, they'll have to sit side with this. With off. It's not, not see, so not die. And just let you go, call it day.
You do know who's trying us, yes?
Sign you?
Yes. Who's presiding over our trial?
Master said he wanted to do it. So,
I appreciate your attempts for the cockpit, but you and I both know it's for the sake of formality. I will give you my test. Say our goodbyes.
you're the man. Sorry, this. The guy.
Why? Can you even speculate? Or Pruitt wants to get down a middle math.
He takes a puff from his cigar.
I've had like fair share of dealings. Shipyard union bosses. Incompetent nitwits I've had to step over to even step here. No one with plots. Cunning techniques.
I tend to say goes for top. That's very work. Plus, dogs, eat, bar, shared it, but
But if you were on the cusp of something like it, it's just like start up and heat. Basically, it's just someone to take it out there.
Perhaps. Well, I'll give you my testimony.
The movie it's a lot.
The quill flies in the air.
But it's
I was returning home from stacks of documents, putting all that money that should be used for lamplighting out into my pocket. I know, ironic. Never was an issue for me. Tap at my eyes. These things have dealt with far darker services. Just these street lights and dark fluorescent. So I started to wander on. Well, less wander. More, I took a familiar scenic route to try and cheer myself up. Picking up the slack from the players. Oh, who's can take my fence? Better than this. It's just gratuitous at you, Senator. May they be granted the strike. And I was walking through, and when I saw the body, the first thing that surprised me is I didn't see it. That's loose. I see very well. And yet, by the time I looked down, Sierra and I noticed the landslip first body. I don't recall if it looked fresh, but in fact, why is the memories? Next thing I know, reaching from underneath the desk, he brings out what appears to be a sketch of a dead orc. And he confirmed that this looks like an already saw. I appraised it, and does it appear to be so? And it's reminiscent of the orc you saw flash across the sort of being that was dragging the large neck, changed from a generosity to this orc to this human. Because it seems as if all matches the body changes. Can I get a perception to see if this is like enchanted in any way or something like that? Or a comment? Okay, 14. Appears to just be a active reach. And the moment batter and mission. Yes, it does appear to be the orc. His face wasn't too bad. But your body. Seems as if he died of stabbed with a hard thing. I've been stabbed. I only carried dagger. I only had a mace. So I left my daggers in my abode. You were served. Thanks. Yes, I always think the office. In that of at home, I never have. Unfortunately, according to the world, just the account of inventory as doing to say that. Hit. We can just appraise your face for a second. Long considered eyes, even if it's given the. It's. Should know that. Make plans with the cards. In your testimony, we get stuck. Wealthy moments. Lays your and stumbled across the body. If no weapon that matches the method of death. Discovered the body and then them. That are God's joke. Promptly arrested no sooner than I could think to yell for the guards. They were gone. It wasn't even that. I wouldn't even exactly call where I was doing. Very popular thorough. The odds of the patrol even being there, it's suspicious. Both worried there was arguments, but
Feeling a gymnast was shocking. Well, are you getting some ocean? We both know this. Just send a copy that, but keep a bit of that testing for yourself. We've done it. Might as well send me off to the road. Open that. Door off. I like we're gone. Opening the door. Good song or door off. Seems thing. Their challenges over. Many dogs for Turkey. Medicine. See. In the seat. Send to the next. How willingly do you walk with Thoreau, Lila?
I actually walk very complicit.
Complicit. You are not free of handcuffs due to a literally proven history of violence. So you were sat down with this same Aldani. Now, this is surprising. Well, maybe not to you, actually. Maybe not super surprised, but not as much to blank face. Standing, if not sitting, is a lobster humanoid. Large claws, its face. But let's see, I would have seen them before. You probably weren't expecting. Yes, and not because you've been to Cradich, you've been around many islands. Aldani are very mostly around Cradich and independent Cradich, but there's a few that you've maybe seen in Moonstack. But this is like a little whoa, interesting. About halfway through a cigar, takes a puff. Please sit with Lila Sterling. Is that correct? Sit. I'm very brooding at the row close to the door behind. Ears stopping down the hall. Please sit. And what were you doing last night?
I was drunk, as for usual, enjoying the night. Coming from the far, go to the one game bond to at Barcon. But
Let's say this. I can get ready to catch up. Well, I was because saying your bar hopping is a lot. Those zone and sugar beads and those zone, it's just like not good work. And might be clean, you're not too. Oh god, what'd you get, dude? How are you doing this? I don't know. Yes, that's 7.
I would just say it is really serious.
What's that?
I was bar hopping, and then I saw a guy. I saw
Punto Dog.
His name doesn't ring a bell.
He did. He made a section check.
That's funny.
Okay. Really?
Yeah, no.
You were apparently heard by the Florida sitting there as yelling, "I love you, worst."
Yeah, no, I don't know who he is. I might have been a different person. I'm not a big fan of the government or anything. And I don't think
It's okay. So you were having a fun night on the town.
yeah, no.
Did you think you knew this man?
No.
You were falling out.
I just thought he sounded like looking probably the beer pop. But I was going up to him and I was like, wanna go back to it in something like that, But I was flirty. Right? That's all it was. And just don't gal flirty.
And so when he turned down the advance suites, he went home. Or to an inn?
No, I was gonna go to another bar.
Okay, that's the second.
Yeah, I know. I know. That is a 19.
Oh, sir.
But I mean, I'm an alcoholic, and then he just was going the same way I was going, and so I think he thought I was following him, and then I think he called someone. I saw him do talking on one of them, said that he's phones or something. But fantasy stuff, I took sense of life, but I chose going to I was going to go to the farm, and then I was arrested.
I actually have one DM question.
Yeah.
Did you keep this poster up? Did you keep it once?
Well, they put it in my. Okay.
Another thing I was thinking about, I don't even think I have to frame you. So your story being starting both are operating in the identical same direction as this winter forum.
Yeah.
You thought he was particularly attractive and approached the man as a bodyguard.
I did that.
And attempted to, as your jawline flirt, and
Yeah, I didn't get it.
bring you back to an end of the night. And he said, except no, I need you left, but accidentally went the same direction, went to another fog. Okay. What would you have to say on a poster of building for long staff origin of a 100 platinum price? You're aware.
You know, that's okay. That's no, it's just no platinum. But attention,
Well, that's nobody. Oh no.
no, nine.
I boost performance head smeared with vomit that throws Warden throws a safety relative to this.
Okay. You gotta hear me out. That's
That poster was you.
I'm not saying it was. I didn't. Yeah, it's It's
Were
Wow.
you knowingly in the possession of the poster?
Drunkenly was. I don't know how it got there.
Okay, that's the second job.
No, I'll leave. Judges rented.
So,
Go. No, you rolled me a nat 20. You don't go to dice shell. They had y'all open her business like three times in gold load though.
in a
Not. No, not one. Never mind. Stay. Just roll. Yeah. I rolled like 2 4s and then a 3. But then no, 3. Well, that would be a 7.
okay.
Listen, I'm down on my luck, okay? I have nowhere to stay. I got barely any money. I got a pistol and a dagger and these raggedy slowly trying to aim. There's a lot I do on this. Okay, I needed the money bad. What?
So you admit it. So
Yeah, it was mine. Okay,
so you were aware of this poster.
I was, yeah.
Were attempting to eliminate this poster.
I always prefer non-lethal mediums.
I don't. Unfortunately, the poster does say "Watch it get."
Oh, I didn't read. I thought it was 100 gold pieces. If that tells you anything about how I traveled from the island with all the criminals, the big port.
Long sat it
So long. You say that?
long sat.
Long sat. Okay, it's like she's the horse. Anyways, what's 7?
It's 7 letters. It is $7.
Arrows the L
Law. LON.
swings to
No, I know that's all it. Based on that silent all yeah. I tell that's my character being
There's not even a silent G in there.
anyways, no, I thought if it means anything to you, know that I thought it was 100 gold pieces, and I traveled from the island with the pretty long studies, and to get here for 100 gold pieces. So
your story
in me.
and I also really know if they wanted him dead.
first alibi is that you know something.
I'm not drunk. I was drunk. I'm always drunk.
Oh, I believe
Those times.
But yeah,
I don't believe that's from.
I'm gonna die, aren't I?
Just
Be honest.
Throw send in the next.
No, I will relax him by the shoulders and say,
You would have to reach forward. First of all, your hand up.
well, I'm going to
Reach over the table. You're just going to.
lag him.
I is going to back claw.
I'm going to like get on my knees and fucking beg him to tell me I'm sorry to die. Am I going to die? Please, I need to know.
12.
It's not a yes. I need a yes.
Classic is not known for his favor, and you quite literally admitted to trying to murder.
I never said I was going to try. I did not know they wanted him dead. I was going to bring him in alive.
So your plan was just to kidnap him.
And yeah, if that gets me out of dying,
Execute people for less.
oh, I'm sorry. I know I like no, that's not it's not your job. But yeah, I'm sorry. You feel like a decent guy.
Throw peace on the Thoreau opens the door, sees you just on the ground.
I just well, yeah, I can let you no, I not even what if he says no, not tight.
Grabs you by the shoulder, lifts you up. Or not shoulder, it's trough, he lifts you up. Brings you out. Brings in.
I mean, just
Eight separately, but like.
yeah, let's see it in the verse.
Yes.
Bring in Lance first. Like,
I'm still a little tough to iron set. 2/3 of the way through his cigar. Mr. Alliance. Sorry.
this is
He got masked the law.
no, sorry, this
They've cried.
except
Oh, is it a lie?
I mean, I can.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, that's more of a question of, like, that's not like a canon, right? I mean, in ways that's a deception check. But I think he knows you can take that mask off. That's more of like a do you right? Which I think if the answer to that is yes, then that's not a deception check. That's just you talk. All right. So we're going to start. My name is Detective Mark Glassless. We're investigating. You found now, is it fair to say that you are the tone with Mr. Alaric Nimble Ellie Joel Long Schaefer Simple Ellie Joel.
Yes, I am his right hand man and his body.
Oh, sorry.
I added both names.
Yeah, Baldax.
Yes.
Okay. So, what brings you to credits?
Well, Alaric Nimble Ellie Joel Von Seegerbell.
Wants to give in this world. It's okay.
The kingdom.
Unfortunately, that can should I do period. But we wanted to go on in content of people with selling technology. So, okay. All right. So again, specifically Ukraine. It's a odd place to be. You could have stopped in the M5. You could have stayed in Moldova. There's plenty of saucy soldier that could use the illustrations of why here. Can you know me what's their
They're rushing motives. There's not much to speak about. You can explain how you and Mr. Lark came upon the body. Yes, we were walking through town, shopping. I think it's the thin drug and some tricks. So I wouldn't be surprised if you brought in an allowance in your times. And I'd see the state of commotion, dug it out, and we find the dead body. We immediately took all of these things who are on the team so far. And Mr. Lark, he was in the large contraption at the time. Yes, but he carried weapons and things to the world's guns. It's something bullets and around. I carry lance. Most options. I can see. But you should get a good look at the bottom. But it seems work. But I haven't seen many dead bodies. Years. Belong by. You would come back one. But it belonged to shock, and I was mostly putting out up the state on with tough. You know how the body. We didn't say anything more than the fact that it said, but and if your thought is that it is you and Mr. Von Well in the suit and looking for a place to stay for the night after coming to credits for general reasons of heroin and healthcare. And in one looking something in the foster stop. And for the parts can go inconvenient. Yes. But everything else you believe is important at the shape. I'm not so sure. He told the guards that we were happy to help if him once it's. Unfortunately, suspicion was far high here at situations like this. As a British thing you can have picked up again. So apologies, then he go forward on the and see to dark it. So nothing against you. But that is all. The leading's cognitive. Complete our turn. Thank you. Let's. So I'll bring in Mr. Von Tinkerwell. Thought out. The arch started. Just about finished with his cigar by now. Mr. Lark. I'm Detective Von Tinkerwell. I'm Detective Martha Glassless. Lovely to meet. Now, pardon my candor. Are you quite the extravagant mean with needing this? Yeah, view from all this. Yeah. Okay. What brings you out here?
Was just looking to make it on my own.
Okay, what's dreaming again? What's dreaming?
Rented McDonald's play place.
What's dreaming again?
Alrighty.
All right, interrogation.
Hey everybody, welcome back.
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. We're gonna try to be much better than this, but for now,
No, we're not.
For now, we suck.
Yes.
From where we left off.
Okay.
Right beginning the investigation of Alaric Eligible Von Tinkerwell and Marco Glasswell, the Aldani, for the suspected murder of more seemingly yet to be identified. But anyways. So why exactly Kratos of all places?
We are just wandering around. This place needs, as much help as the next, so we're just kind of wandering around, seeing what's happening. This is as good a place as any to start.
All right. And what can that suit do?
Trade secret.
Unfortunately, you're on trial for murder.
Fair enough. Okay. The suit I engineered to be essentially a walking bodily enhancement. It's 9 feet tall.
Does it have combative abilities?
Some.
Okay.
I added them for fun, and in case things get dicey. But
can you run me down what those abilities are?
The main thing, there's a sword that comes out of the wrist and a launcher on the shoulder that launches javelins. Those are the main two things.
Okay.
It also does have more helpful capabilities.
What kind of sword is this?
Great sword. Big, great sword. Big, very big sword. Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
No, but it does have, again, the weapon systems. I mean, everybody has weapon systems. Yeah, it's just a way of life sometimes when you're wandering around the wilderness. I mean, you can be attacked by accusations. No accusations. It also does, I would like to put on record, it does have more capabilities that are more adapted for helping people, such as enhanced strength, search and rescue technology. As I used when I found the body, actually, there was a flashlight mounted on the hand.
Just noticed this, yes.
Yes. Again, there's a lot of different things you can build in with technology and a lot of things you can prove. Where is it now, if you don't mind me asking?
It is in evidence, and it will be returned to you upon
release.
Release, yes. That's the word I'm looking for. Sorry.
Thank you. Yes, I see by your side.
All right.
Yeah.
And can you tell me how you came upon the body?
Yeah, me and Mr. Valance, my trusted bodyguard and companion for all of these long journeys, we disembarked our ship. You can check those records. We disembarked the ship very quickly. Noticed a drunk wandering by, which I believe might have been a similar drunk, if not the same, to the one that was thrown in our cell, rather unfortunately. Then we were wandering around looking for a cheap inn. We're not exactly, I'm not exactly expecting, we're not exactly rolling money, especially abroad. So we were looking for a very cheap inn, yeah, and we happened to take a turn down a small dark alley, look to our right, and lo and behold, there was spotty. I believe orc, yes?
Yes.
Yes, it was orc, and I immediately went into how you say help mode essentially, and the only inspection of the body I did was flash a light to confirm it was in fact dead. I saw it was dead, and I began to look for help in the necessary places. Fortunately, there were guards in the immediate vicinity, and I will have you know as well that I went willingly of my own accord, and I offered to help any and all that I possibly can with this investigation.
You and Mr. Delance's cooperation was recorded and appreciated, and will be accounted for in further conversations and trial.
Thank you.
I believe that is all the information. Oh, right. Did you perhaps see anything more on the body? Any particular wounds?
I did recognize the face actually. In the jail cell, yeah. I happened to look out the window and saw what looked to be the same orc dead back from the dead, dragging my neck to evidence, if that is any relevance. Shapeshifted, perhaps, transformed into a guard, a marble man, and a human. Yes.
Shapeshifter.
Perhaps. Yes.
As in, you saw the same orc you believe from across
To be
the
dead.
hall.
I was looking out the window of the jail cell.
He sort of just looks at you.
And I saw him change shape from the orc that I saw earlier that evening, and who was dead, I thought, and He was dragging my neck and then turned into a guard, perhaps, and a marble man, and then a human. Or something. It was a bit hard to see in the dark, but yes, it was what I believe to be a shapeshifter. If that is any indication of foul play in some sense.
That is very interesting.
Yes. As a matter of fact, if you don't believe me, I've been working on a rather ingenious device I call the lie detector. I've been working on it, kind of on the side. If that's could help in situations like this.
We will look into it.
Thank you.
I believe that is all we need.
Okay.
Throw, you're welcome to take it. And throw opens the door, takes it back.
Okay, throw. Thank you.
These glasses you from Marco is just a sort of, as he's reading back over the last bit of that conversation, just a very curveball to throw at the end. He's a little confused, but it's certainly very interesting to think about.
You're dead. I'm kidding. It's over.
Now,
Lined out.
You weren't supposed to say that.
Oh no. No.
the details of the trials are quite honestly irrelevant. You all are given your let's let me pick something I haven't picked yet. A Triton lawyer, essentially these merman looking creatures in black suits that attempt to vie for your innocence, but the large half-orc judge that you all know as, you've got names and total names, Honorable Judge Jego Classic, the same verdict comes down for all of you. Guilty and sentenced to death, effective immediately. Now, the methods are different for each.
Oh boy, oh boy.
For Lila Sterling, execution by firing squad. Fitting. For Alaric Nimble, Ellie Jobel von Tinkerwell, electrocution.
Oh, hell no.
All electric chairs are just loaded up with lightning runes to kingdom come.
Oh, boy. Oh, hell no. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
The lance. Bloodletting.
Bloodletting is crazy.
That was one that was, even from the prosecution, was a Your Honor. Unfortunately, the statement was not revealed, and it seems as if no further investigation and
What happened?
any amount of pushing for any type of cruel and unusual punishment, there was no clear response. And for Benel Zara, execution by hanging of the.
Damn.
Remember what I said about graphic depictions of death?
I wonder what it's
All right, let's roll a d4.
Oh, what the hell?
Order, I suppose.
1, 2. Something about 3.
No, I'd do 4.
Like, no.
Three's my luck. Yeah, do
I don't think it's lucky.
Not a single d4.
Oh, that's what this is for.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
no.
1, 2, 3, 4.
On 4.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, am I 3?
Yeah.
Ah. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
No,
Oh, boy. No.
Or she. Danelle, it's surprisingly not an uncommon sight. You probably haven't sent people to the gallows directly, but it seems a little. Can't help but chuckle a little bit. Perhaps that is the definition of gallows humor. A large hooded Aldani, like a like a wedding dress got flipped inside out pretty much just to cover his whole body. Holding a rope in his hand as it goes and tightens around your neck in a damp underground part of this jail that you swear you haven't seen before.
I won't even have my execution done in public.
I'm supposed to ask you for the last words, and I can send the last will and testament type thing to your family. You, I was trying to do this beforehand, but anything last to say, it's probably say it now. I mean, don't let me rush you, but
How I wish the afterlife is different. Maybe now I'll finally rest.
one can hope. All right. Keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle.
I know how this works.
From underneath you, a trapdoor releases. You drop about 4 feet. It's not a simple. Everyone else would probably think it's so, but nobody lives to tell the tale, so it's not like it is over in the light. It's like a brutal flicker. Someone just intrinsically just won't let go. Windpipes crushed, you could say that tried, just but air trying to escape, trying to flow. Tears on the skin as the rope tightens around you as you dangle your body convulsing uncontrollably. Surprisingly more peaceful than you would have anticipated. Hurts like hell. Light begins to dim as it crosses the peripheral first, and then it comes across your pupils. And the feeling on your neck just feels so familiar. Perhaps it's the first literal time you've been choked like this, but in a way it's a sort of sick, rotting comfort. You hear a deep chuckle as the light begins to fade. Choke and twist and pull and kick before intention leaves you. Consciousness leaves you, movement leaves you, and life leaves you. Alaric, oh boy. Strapped in with leather harnesses to a wooden chair, there's a hooded Aldani figure, different actually, but surprising, who seems to be chanting something under his breath in a language I'm going to say you don't understand. You don't know deep speech. So, no. Common, Namish, Orcish. Most people know deep speech. Anyways, chanting. Sigils begin to twist around the back of the chair, like you would know, faces forward. And a human, surprisingly, in front of you. Courtesy to ask for last words. Sorry, first time. Mr. Alaric.
Is there a chance for a last request?
I suppose.
There's a button on the base of my neck. If you could press that and bring me the amulet. There's a small little gear. I'd just like to have it. Is that possible?
The sigil will take a while. I'll be back.
Thank you.
Hustling, he returns with, how do you describe this?
Just a little gear on a chain, like a little sentimental little gear bit. Just like, random bullshit go. It just does nothing, is nothing.
Your arms still bound in the chair. He places it on top of you. Anything else?
No, it'll be all. Thank you very much.
They're rather polite, and I mean that in a good way, but gods protect you. They May Lady Oakwood look down on you with contempt. But I'm gonna go.
Give him a polite nod and a
The Aldani finishes and sort of chants something in a similar language, but doesn't seem like it. Seems almost more like a blessing. So. And then leaves. Stands in the doorway. And volts surge through your skin. It fries the top layer immediately. It feels like your blood is boiling. It is burning. It is intense. It feels like being flayed by fiery knives. It is so excruciating to fathom that your eyes can't hold on. Popping out of their sockets. Any metal that you put on yourself just burns deeper into your skin so much that that gear breaks through down to your ribs. This isn't just like full electric chair. This is a bunch of just lightning going off on you. This is a lot more intense. Although, at least by some comparison, much mercifully shorter. Every synapse, every neuron in your brain feels like it got splintered in an instant. And it's all over. Lila, you are put up against a wall, surprisingly not handcuffed for the first time in a while, but with about 9 guns trailed on you. Certainly doesn't feel freeing. With a seemingly general or lieutenant of Genasi origin standing over. Any last words from the accused?
I suppose not, but I maybe have a beer before I go. Maybe share one with you. As I go, it'd be nice. A little courage to make the death maybe a little less scary.
Give me a persuasion check. This is a little bit more like there's 9 people with guns on you right now. It's a little bit like, oh, let's go have a beer. There's like 9 guns pointed at you.
16. I mean, maybe get around for all the guys here. You know, make it
Hold your fire.
Make it a little less sad.
Comes back with what seems to be a few pitchers and cups. You share. Everybody shares a relatively solemn drink. The general, just a lieutenant standing next to you, offers you a glass. Thank you. Speak a word.
I don't know. It's sad. I don't know who in some more regards to it, so I thought this would be fit. You know, I know this probably isn't fun for you all. Killing people by firing squad at least is not a lot of fun.
It is no delight to take life.
Yeah, you're just doing your job though. It's okay. And I'm just gonna be silent.
I hope it's all worth something. And pats you, and yeah, but also give me a perception check. Or do you know what your passive perception is?
Oh, we do actually. No. Oh, wait. No, come back. Passive perception is 14.
Just notice. Slip something in your pocket.
Do I have time to look at it, or
You're being mindful.
yeah?
Aim on my command. Aim. Steady. Fire! Now, in standard firing squad practice, usually there's only one person that is given for bullets, just because they want everyone to feel like they weren't actually the one who did it. It's pretty much the same idea, except they added one just to make sure they got it. A bullet impacts you in chest. A bullet impacts you in right about in like the top of your skull, just enough to drag it out a little. Impact against the ground, and it is not like any media. It is not like you can stand through it. It's not like you can walk it off. You lay against the ground, slouched. As the last bits of consciousness fade from you. No amount of alcohol could have dulled this. The bullets ripping through your body, just missing your vitals enough to drag out. Or, despite the throbbing pain, able to drift off, so you just can't hold on anymore. Mr. Williams? Oh, yes, Bubba.
You're on Christ. You're on there. This is ridiculous.
In another sort of damp cobblestone room, you're led down a dark hallway lit by torches by a half-orc that looks quite, let's say, solemn. You were tied around the chest to a rope, suspended from the ceiling, so much so that your feet are still on the ground, but that it's like on the tips of your toes.
I'm struggling to break out of it as hard as I can. I'm not ready. I can't.
None of us are. I'm sorry. I'll make it as quick as possible. You want the mask on? Any else for anything to show it to you next week?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I never found you. It's like my head looking up and
Before it comes back down. Quickly on the shoulder with a. And if you can't typically see, you're a little preoccupied. Deep slash right across the windpipe. You're barely through your breath. Head drips down. It is excruciating. It is unlike a feeling you've ever had. You briefly see the orc just turn. Can't bear to see what as he throws the knife to the ground, but all you can feel is dripping crimson down your chest, onto your clothes. Gashed open to feel like you're breathing through whipped air. Sorry, everybody. Everything all right, Alex?
Yeah, she just asking if there's any track.
I see.
No, está bien.
Breathing through ripped throat, just struggling, gargling as you try, or give up. And there's so much you can try as it coughs through and your head slouches, and so does your body, twitching as it gets its last rigor mortis. Makes do you feel something odd? Your body is suspended in space, formless but reminiscent of what you are. Should be dead. And you are, but it's not quite right. The voice sounds familiar, but not in a way that you place. Just in that sort of way that a particular sense of deja vu that once you hear it, you insist that you've been looking for it for so long. A voice. Not yet. And if you thought the gargling was back, you feel yourself melting as the porcelain of your mask begins to feel closer, 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 closer. It feels like it's burrowing itself into your skull with drills and knives and daggers as it comes to seal the blood, as it cakes itself into your face, melding like it is choking you with glass. But there's an odd voice, sort of like an uncle that wants to ask you to go play with fireworks at way too young of an age. Well, this is odd. I really thought it was going to take a little bit longer.
Where am I? I'm supposed to be dead.
Oh, you are.
Oh, so is this hell? I ain't in heaven. I know that.
Hell's of your own making, kid. But I've got a question.
Also, I got one more. Who are you?
I'm nobody important.
Well, okay, that can't be true. You know what? Come on, you can continue.
Yeah. I got a question.
Yeah, what's up?
What was it all for?
Oh,
Sucked, right?
yeah, it did.
Great. A smile of teeth. Teeth? No. Irises, eyes, and begin to almost wrap themselves around you as the holes that fill your skin begin to seal, but not like they're growing, but something more like something's shutting. On roughly the upper forehead and right below your heart. Like a tunnel being closed, like a latch. Flesh begins to fill with briars and barbs that stabs in and like suturing daggers. Feels like you can see all of your blood. So it just runs down. Clark.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
You're not sure why. In your chest, a spinning gear feels like it's ripping every organ that wasn't completely fried, and new ones you didn't even think that you It's a bloody oil that just keeps it spinning. As the bones break and tear and reform, cocky smile flashes across you. Nice clothes. Good work. Thank you. Dinner. We left in the cold for the longest. Not like you know, anybody's going through, but at least comparatively. But you've felt something like this before. In fact, you were probably expecting this when you were dying. Someone's had a hold on you for longer than that noose did. I told you.
Yes, you did, didn't you? You're going to let me linger as an undead, one of your thralls? Well, because I don't like you. For some reason, you seem to respect the nerve. Or at least determination to, what is it? Roll a boulder up a hill, only to have it roll back down as soon as you're just about to reach the summit. You like me because I fight. You most of all.
You always were.
That's why I knew you wouldn't let me die so easily. Though, I do hope the final time to be of natural causes.
Oh, sure. Feels like around your neck, like an acceleration of time, sloughing of skin. Your own Genasi physiology is a bizarre way for this to react. You don't have flesh and stomach. I mean, you still do, you believe, but you've always been more of a water. So the best way I can describe it is like being dried, like forcibly removed of all water, just sanguinated from moisture. As around where it's stuck, the bones begin to break away. The skin dries, folds, feels like you haven't had a drop of water your entire life. You all awaken with a gasp in a pile of bodies.
Do I still have clothes here? Like, wait, can I get a? Can I do like a pat down?
So as you touch, you don't have an amulet on.
Okay.
What it seems like is that you have a chain that abruptly connects directly into your chest. A lot of your skin is repaired in the sense of that it's like it was burnt off, and a lot of it is fixed, but there's little patches that feel like you've taken burns. And as you pat over it, you almost flake up, almost like a band-aid of flesh. Underneath it seem to be wires and clock.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Can I open it up and can I like tug a little bit at some of it? Can I just do a little?
You feel like this feels like ripping an artery out of your body. It is instinctive. It is guttural.
Awesome.
This is the veins that make flow through.
We flip the flat back down and call it a day.
I 100% am looking at you all. What was that?
Denell, hydration is somewhat returned. Almost. You can't precisely explain it as you kind of feel around. It feels like your windpipe was shattered in 100 places and reformed. You know, like when your bones break and reform, there's a little splint doesn't heal the exact same way. And all around your neck is just splotchy, dried, like split between youthful, however old you are as Ganel, and flappy, elderly skin. Just patches, seemingly random.
As if I needed another. Can't touch my face.
As you feel your face, as you try to reach under the porcelain, there's no under. Melded into your jawline, into the sides of your face, into your hairline, into your ears, wherever your mask would cover, it is like it melted onto you.
No.
But as you feel around, you have features more distinct.
What did you do? What did you do? What did you do?
Lila. Everybody looks really weird.
Oh yeah, I'm not concerned about myself right now.
Lila looks pretty damn young. Outside of a hole in the shirt that seems to have a kind of odd skin flap for it, but at least comparatively, that is the least of your worries.
What happened to you? I know why I'm here.
I got shot. Oh, you got shit. Oh yeah, I deleted the message. It was a scam. I know.
No, it's a bot, alas.
I know.
Your wife.
Anyways, no, yeah, I got shot.
No.
Electrocution.
Why are you still alive? I know why I'm still alive.
I don't know. I mean, some guy was talking to me. It was kind of weird.
Some guy.
Afterlife, yeah. Like I don't know.
You're all wearing the same clothes. Pretty much.
Describe.
Your pants are fine, but your shirt, I think, was just removed. And
Okay. So I don't have a shirt on. I just have like a weird chain sticking in my chest.
yeah, you like essentially you have like a necklace that just like looks. I mean, it is literally like into your chest.
Gotcha. But could I take like this part of the like
If
chain off?
you did, yeah, but then it would just dangle flat down because it's embedded in your chest.
Gotcha. If I were to like pop it out, that would hurt probably.
You presume ripping the object that you saw in your mind as turning your body
Yeah, would be a bad.
would
idea.
probably be a bad idea.
Okay, gotcha. But could I pop the chain off?
Again,
Yeah.
I mean, you could theoretically, so it's like, if it works, like, we'll use my chain for this
Yeah.
example.
It's
But,
like you can kind of go like
because it's like, because you could do that, but it would essentially be like this
that,
is just
yeah,
embedded.
yeah.
So you could do like that.
okay, interesting.
But if you tried to rip the whole thing full off, it would
Okay,
presumably not go well.
okay, cool. Could I clip the chain?
You could.
Okay.
You are unarmed.
Well, yeah, no, I'm just kind of thinking this through.
Yeah.
Just kind of like
I mean, like, it doesn't look the oddest if you,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, it just looks like you have a chain on unless they see that it's going directly.
okay, gotcha.
How were you killed?
Yeah, a firing squad.
Firing squad? Where were you shot?
Well, like right here, and then
I'm gonna.
Here.
Yeah.
I do what? I don't like.
Look at the entry wound on your head.
Sure, I guess. Be careful, might be.
So, was this creature in the afterlife a little too
As
friendly?
you flip up the hairline, what you see is a closed eye.
Oh, I want nothing to do with this.
What? What is it?
You've seen.
You want to give me a religion check?
Uh-oh.
You're the only one who I think can.
Yeah, 19.
All right. Let's do a little god talk. The god which you serve is named Mach, a embodiment of entropy, rot, and gravity. The concept of all systems coming to an end and those sorts of things. He is associated with the Cabal, which is considered by the Empire to be the evil and heretical gods. Now, this of course is a bit bizarre, working for the Empire. If you had any choice in the matter, you probably wouldn't be. But hey, he does keep you alive after being, hung, so maybe he's not all so bad. But anyways, one of the more notorious Cabalian gods is Fornegrad the Midnight. One of the most bizarre because of how much his followers mutate. You've heard stories of men who claw their own eyes out and grow enormous pupils out of their chests, some that are covered in eyes that lose every sense that they have. People that can smell colors and see tastes. People that are deeply insane, deeply mutated. They often are the most heretical, they're considered quite heretical, but often the most frenzied in this constant need to feel more pain and punishment. As Fornegrad the Many-Eyed is not only a god of eyes and sight and vision, but also of pain and punishment. So this is like a great sign. And this is certainly for at least what's going on with Alaric. I'd say Alaric looks the most. I'd say it's Alaric and Lance that look the oddest, because Lance went from essentially having a flat porcelain mask.
Hiding, I think.
Oh, you are. Well, then Lance is hiding. But Alaric looks like a burn victim with a chain in his chest, and who just flapped up wires. Maybe you saw wires in his body. You have a rotting neck that, by comparison, an eye in your forehead.
I'm just picturing like one of those like Fallout ghouls,
Yeah.
It essentially is like patchy skin of like really aged and then really, at least by comparison, very young.
You've seen the Glorious Bastards? You know, he's got
Oh,
yeah, on his neck.
Yeah, shit like that.
yeah, touch it.
I always like a guy, or like the feeling of doing something illegal for the first time. It's kind of
Overly friendly.
yeah, like a friend trying to get you to do something illegal for the first time.
Have I been standing up, or am I still like on?
That's up to you.
Okay. Can I kind of struggle up and?
You all are in like on top of a pile of bodies.
Okay, I'm gonna struggle up and kind of.
Let's get out of these bodies. I know why you're alive now, though.
Okay.
You may soon
Do any of the bodies have a shirt that I can steal?
Yeah,
I'm gonna steal like a shirt just to kind of cover up, because you said this took when I took my shirt off, right?
Fuck it. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay. So
I'm not gonna bother with shirt sizes.
shirts or clothes. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna just
One
take
like a
that.
really small human, not child. He's just
Okay.
He's like
Not a child. Not a child.
It's just like Benjamin Button.
That would be a
They killed Benjamin Button.
Okay. Awesome. So I grab a shirt or a cloak or something and just throw it on. You guys come with me.
I know why you're alive, though you may soon.
I don't know why any of us are alive.
So why are you alive?
I'm going to flip open the flap, and then I'm going to shut it immediately and say, we need to get to the
I'm
bank.
going to rack my mind. Who could possibly have done this?
Yeah, religion check. And you can give me one as well.
Okay.
I would say Lance can as well, but you're not in the mental state.
I'm not.
It's the Lance to you,
Mr.
all right? Mr. the Lance.
Even Dr.
Oh,
Mr.
yeah,
Sir the Lance
right.
Esquire.
Yeah, that's 4, so I ain't getting.
God
I ain't-
I got a.
Well, technology is really only associated with one god, and that's Akron. Akron is considered the cyborg lord, the patron of the Republic of Aldex, the man who rose the city into the sky and was supposedly so ambitious, so powerful, so intelligent, and made such a wild display that the gods ascended him to be an Hachimura, or ascended one. But certainly kind of odd.
Yeah.
It's not too far out of the realm to assume that this could have been. I guess you would. Well, no, you would have seen the mech suit. It's not out of the question that he could have just been like this naturally.
Do I know of any previous examples of his divine favor?
Outside of being able to create a powerful mech suit like nothing you've ever seen, but to be fair, I don't think you get out to all decks much.
That's true.
Whether or not that's a wild feat only accomplishable by being a servant of the god of technology, or he's just a good engineer.
Well, you seem to have caught your founder's favor. Ooh. The cyborg lord?
Fair enough.
That
would make sense.
Yes. Who? What is it? What was he like when you
Complimented my choice.
seems to fit the bill?
Precisely.
Now, why are you alive?
I'm gonna toss you. I'm gonna toss you like.
Lying, and
I'm gonna toss you like a. I'm gonna like hand you a cloak that I found off of a dead body.
Tears can't penetrate the porcelain. It just feels like it constricts around you moisture that just.
I'm going to hand you a cloak, grab your hand, and say, "We need to move now."
I bat your hand away. Don't touch me.
Okay.
Me. Let's look for exits.
Okay. Exits. Do we see anywhere? Or are we just in a pile of bodies?
You are in pile of bodies.
Awesome.
Presumably, it seems like there is a door to essentially down the pile to the left.
Is there any daggers, weapons, or anything on pile of bodies that I can see? Yeah. Can I get a perception check?
Give me a con save first.
Con save
For a
first.
pile of rotting bodies, let's see if you can dig through it.
Okay.
It's not for.
That is. Oh. That is. What is that? Constitution, you say?
Mm-hmm.
So that's 9.
I'm going to say if you want to go for it, you can probably try, but you're going to lose your lunch and probably get some negative effects.
Fair enough, then I won't. So I'm. Do we see any way out? Where are we? Do we see city?
There seems to be an exit to the left. You're in a dark, dank cobblestone room that
Is it night,
smells
day?
to high hell. It seems to be night. There doesn't seem to be light, but there's no windows, so you don't sense.
Okay,
Do we both have dark vision?
I think everyone here has dark vision except Lila. Because Lila's a human. Actually, I don't know if gnomes have dark vision.
I do have dark vision.
You do have dark.
I do have dark
So
vision.
then everyone here has dark vision except Lila.
Awesome.
So Lila's experiencing it entirely.
Okay.
What is that smell?
Okay, I'm gonna drink.
You know you're on a pile of.
Well, yeah, I know,
I'm
but
gonna
I think no. Never mind, ignore me.
The lance is not in a very good position to be doing anything. We need to go find my mech. That is first priority.
What? Breaking into
Where do they
evidence?
put Evans? After we've been executed, as far as they are aware.
Why are the bodies all in like one place in a closed room?
Well, you've got to put them somewhere.
Well, yeah, but I feel like there would be a body pit away from town.
Incinerating them is expensive. Do you know how high spellcasters charge these
Please,
days?
let's not argue, okay? We need to.
Well, yeah, but then you have a limited amount of space for presumably a lot of bodies, because I know what you do.
Well, then we better hurry before they call in another warlock or something.
That's
to
what I'm
incinerate
saying
us.
is we need to go.
What do you want to look like? What does in this moment the lance want to look like more than anything else? How can I say this?
I want to be featureless. I'm
my face isn't for their eyes, the fact that my features are shown through my mask is deeply troubling.
It's fun. You have the ability to cast Disguise Self at will, a la Mask of Many Faces.
Do we see this? Do we?
Are you looking?
No. Okay. Well, I'm kind of arguing with these two knuckleheads, so they're not. Okay.
Actually,
Because
never mind.
Okay. So, all right. We need to get out of here first of all, and we need to find my mech. We need to find my suit. That's the first priority. Yeah.
I'd agree with you there. Though, are
It
we
has all of my
sure?
effects.
Are you sure we want to make
It
ourselves that
has
big?
all of
target?
my effects. It will help us.
Wow. I don't know about you, but the only way I travel quickly is by a boat or by a horse.
Your earnest desire to get back your creations, your toys.
My toys.
Systems booting.
Yeah. Who is that?
Who are you talking to?
No one heard you. Well, no one heard that, actually.
Hello?
Who are you talking to?
I was talking to
Waiting
you.
for your command.
What?
Oh, got the Iron Man.
Do you speak common?
Yes, common gnomish and orcish. Yes.
Then you understand me. Why do you keep saying what?
Because I heard a voice in my head. Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't know if you heard a voice in your head.
Okay. 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 It said. What was that?
Waiting for your command.
Where are you?
I am unsure.
I'm right in front of you.
Okay.
I presume I was brought into the evidence.
Okay. Can you power on? Yes.
Powering on
Yes. Okay.
very faintly.
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah.
And you're not even sure if it's in your
Yeah.
mind or actually.
Yeah.
You hear just a rum, whatever. I don't know if you have a boot up sound in mind. I'm just
Okay.
imagining kind of
It's kind of a click, 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 because it's steampunky kind.
You hear some clicks and a little bit of rotating gears.
Yeah.
With sort of a low rumble to it.
I don't have any explosives on board. I don't. Okay. We need to get out of this room.
Are you looking around particularly?
I'm trying to see.
As you do, looking around, roll me a d6.
6.
You take 6 psychic damage, and for the next 6 seconds, you have X-ray vision.
What the?
Holy
shit, that's a lot of bodies!
As it feels like through your temple begins to flip open, and the hole in your chest opens. And despite the fact it's looking straight through shirt, you can see much.
That's a lot of bodies!
Yes.
What the fuck are you?
And you did
I am Alaric
into the next corridor. What seems like you're in a room that connects to a sewer, and it doesn't look like there's anyone around. And then it's gone.
There's the sewer.
Regardless, we have to get out of here.
That way. Sewer,
That way. Yes. Are you able to go?
I have a question.
Yes.
About my mask.
Yes.
Am I still seeing through?
The disguise self works like this. You are only able to change what is physically on your face. No body augmentation.
Right.
But you're able to make your face look like anything else. You're able to see through everything, like as if you were unimpaired by. It is like it is just your face. The porcelain has completely melded into your flesh, so there's no peripheral damage, like wearing a mask would be. You can breathe Theoretically, you're not sure if things can go in your mouth, but you can see, you can smell. You can at least breathe through your mouth.
But like, do I have eye slits, or is it like the question flap? You know,
It is like, well, it looks like it's completely flat, but in your eyes, it is like there's nothing on you at all.
Okay.
No impediment. It is like the mask and your flesh are one.
Okay. I don't fully understand this yet, and I'm worried. So I'm going to rip a part of the cloak you gave me. I'm going to wrap it around my face because I don't.
Did I just see the blank face? Did I just see the blank face?
You are certain you have changed into an expressionless face.
Right.
But you may still make that action.
I have the fear. I still have that fear.
If you look over, I would say you can briefly say what looks like a completely blank face.
I'm gonna just like kind of give a little like. Okay, yeah, let's go. I'm gonna
Tinker
help
well.
you up. Yeah,
You're okay?
yeah, more or less. Flip open the flap, close the flap.
A gift fit for a king.
USB-C.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, we need to find the evidence room for the mech. Yeah.
There is a door that you can see.
Okay.
It's got a metal lock on it.
Okay. Yeah. We need to find evidence room. Mech has useful tools we can use to analyze the conditions.
Yeah.
At the very least, or
Let
something.
me see it.
At the very least, it has my effects. I need my effects to do my work.
Yeah.
I need my effects.
Okay.
What's the lens? Without this lens.
Realize. Enough.
Realize. Deep thoughts.
Do not remind me of
The boys.
I hated the boys. All right. Anyway. All right. Yeah, we need to go out the door. Let's go. Come.
You try the door.
Yep.
Locked.
Nah. Okay. Is there anything different about my hands? Can I do I have any wires or anything in my hands, or is it just kind of wires moving in my veins?
You hear something in the back of your mind.
Stand aside.
Means if you think you can do better than me, go ahead. My goodness, we need to get out.
If nothing else.
Sorry, I'm a bit irritable. I've discovered my veins are made of wire. Go.
Well, if nothing else, I'll just splash acid on it or something.
You touch the door. Slow. Hold on to it. Concentrate a bit. And it starts with the knob. You kind of you can rip it and twist it. Take your hand off of it. The knob has almost like shrunk. Almost like acid. In the fact that it is melted in wood. Before it consumes down into the rock itself, spreads across the wood itself, begins rotting and like it's aging in real time. And the door falls off its hinges and crumples into a ball of rusted iron and rotted wood.
Well,
I'm gonna pick that clump up.
Once per day, you gain the ability to completely age to the point of non-function and non-magical object.
I'm going to pick that clump up and put it in my
Your
pocket.
ability is whenever you like. It's 6 seconds of X-ray vision when you take a D6 of damage, of psychic damage that can't be reduced.
okay.
Picking clump up, putting it in club pocket.
It is give me a sleight of hand check because you're grabbing like really old material, so you might just like break it in the sense of like
Little
it's like
sleight
really
of hand.
old wood, so you kind of just like you grab it enough and it's just like, oh, you just broke it.
Said sleight of hand, yeah.
Sleight of hand, yes.
That is 11.
Some flakes break off. About half of it kind of breaks off. You're able to get some rotted wood and rusted iron.
Good enough for like a sample of some kind? Not really.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
good.
we'll say. I mean,
Put that
it
in my
doesn't-
pocket.
You're not magically inclined. Never mind.
Okay. Yeah. Put it in my
You're
pocket.
literally the opposite of magical.
Yeah, literally the exact opposite. Yeah.
Never mind. How can I? So yes.
Yeah.
This seems adequate to you.
Okay, cool.
You all find yourself in what appears to be a rank sewer that is only somewhat better than the smell of piles of bodies.
Gotcha. Is there a manhole cover above us or anything?
There's a ladder that seems to descend upwards.
Okay, I'm going to take the ladder and I'm going to give a little, like, you know?
Find yourself in a dark closet that you can see has a active, familiar mech suit.
Yeah, buddy. Okay.
Think of that. You found something.
Voices.
I found the mech.
Anything
The mech.
Mech.
in general, like just the mech?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was
found,
trying to add a
can I look around? Is this the evidence room? Can I see
This
that?
seems like the evidence.
Okay.
There are cabinets of labeled things. There's also convicts things that appear to be, as well as just.
Is there like a window?
It seems like an entirely dark closet.
Entirely dark. Is
If
there?
you didn't have dark vision, it would be complete pitch black.
Okay. I'm gonna say.
With the exception of being light from underneath the door, and does light come off of your neck naturally?
I would say not unless I tell it to turn on a light.
So yeah, I mean it's operating, and you can see that.
Okay.
There's no other light outside of light from underneath.
I'm gonna ask the. Can I see if there's a lock? Is there a lock on the door on the inside or no?
No.
Okay.
This seems like the evidence. This doesn't seem like this situation is ever expected.
Okay. I'm going to tell the mech to. I'm going to say, hold the door shut.
It.
Awesome. I'm also going to. I'm assuming I have like storage compartments and things in the mech. You know, just thinking I'm going to put the sample in the mech. Not doing it, just storage, straight storage. Just throwing that.
All
in
of your
there.
guys' stuff is in here. So
Okay.
Tinkerwell, I'm coming up.
Come up. Yes. All clear. Let's go.
Are we all going into this? How big is this closet?
it's like the size of this room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we go.
I mean, like but if you think about it in terms of like, there's closets coming into about where you're sitting
Yeah.
on both sides.
I was imagining it's like a little like janitor's closet.
No, but, I mean, this is like a jail's like evidence
Right.
closet.
Okay.
So like this is like relative.
Pretty solid.
They also fit the mech in here, so I mean, like it's pretty capacious.
Okay. I'm going to. Yeah. Is there any other like useful things from other convicts that I see?
Give me either perception. No, give me an investigation.
Investigation.
Anyone else can make two, but
Can I
for-
get that
for the
at
sta-
advantage?
Why?
I've been in and out. I know my station. This is
You don't really work in this field.
I had to do my time as a grunt.
I'll lower
13.
I'll lower yours.
All right.
13.
And for the sake of this, everybody can get their stuff back.
Awesome.
13, you said?
Sorry, what are we rolling for?
Investigation.
Looting shit.
You would be at disadvantage because this is dark.
I was just adding my custom action and stuff.
I got a 17.
17, 13?
13.
13, and are you looking for 10? Okay. You don't really find anything. You find what appear to be standard issue swords and helmets.
Okay.
You find what appears to be a confiscated gun separate from yours. So there's a pistol that you can have, as well as okay, yeah, good. With the gun, you find what appears to be what appears to be a long metal shard. Something. It seems to reflect light, even though there is nearly none in this room. It has a note on top of it that says, "Ocular shard was intercepted by sand snakes." Sign at the bottom, "Everything is for his worship." Now, what's this?
Can I?
Can I roll religion? Is this like a many-eyed kind of associated with many-eyed?
I'm assuming I got my normal clothes back here.
All right.
Yeah.
That'd be a dirty 20.
This metal shard seems particularly impressive, and you remember an ancient tale that supposedly, when Achimuk or Ascended Ones ascend, their mortal bodies are destroyed. But it was said that Akron was so little flesh that instead of his flesh simply like melting away or ascending or whatever it did, his body exploded. So the legend is amongst Aldexians that shards of Akron exist all over the world, and anyone who possesses them will have the ability to create amazing machines through the metal of Akron so close to the deity. Everything is for his worship, throws you. Doesn't sound like a pornograph thing. You think Ocular Shard might be talking about, I don't know, maybe a shard of his Akron's eye? Maybe it's about pornograph? But everything is for his worship is bizarre. That's not something you've heard about really anything. It sounds tribunal in a way, like the gods that are respected by the Empire and considered to be the holy ones. Many people say that the tribune are what make up all that is good about the world. But his worship is a little unspecific. And also, if it was talking about all of the tribune, why would it say it's not there?
You know, Alaric.
Yeah.
This will be of some interest to you. I'm gonna slowly reach out and touch the shard.
It is extremely light, despite the fact that it looks like steel or iron. It feels like it is paper.
I'm going to take it from him.
Almost a surge of electricity, not fully painful, but reminiscent of the experience.
Experience is one way to put it.
It's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone.
I'm sorry.
What?
Do you feel any different?
What just happened?
Running diagnostics.
What? What just happened?
Yes?
Booting system 1.1.
Are you hearing anything?
Yes, Mech. What? What is System 1.1?
That was quicker than I thought.
If I had to guess, Akron?
Yes, hi.
Hi.
All right.
Talking to the air.
I'm talking out loud.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's gonna be just like a bunch of everybody's just having random one-off conversations. Everyone is schizophrenic in this.
Awesome.
Nice work.
Your shard, I presume?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice work. Good. Listen, I've got something in that desert I want you to go and find.
In the desert, yeah.
In the desert.
Okay.
You'll
Gotcha.
know it when you see it. All right, great.
Good luck.
It's like hanging up on a call. It's just
Okay.
done. I'm done.
All right. Mech, what is System 1.1?
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Do we want the Jarvis voice, or is there another voice we have in mind? Before we commit to Jarvis,
Well,
because this was the moment I was thinking, well, we're going to
yeah.
get a little bit of.
Gruffy dwarf.
You do, Graver Bronstone. No,
They better run stuff.
yeah. I really like Nargle Extra. Oh, what the hell?
Argle Tuesdays.
You guys don't get that.
For just us. That's for just us.
Nargle Tuesday is not for the weak.
Dude, Nargle Tuesday is not for the faint of heart.
We all sound great. Anyway,
Yeah.
is there a voice we had in mind? If not, we can do this at another time.
Okay. I'm thinking
this
voice.
diagnostic update is later.
Okay. We could do. I mean, could I change it later? Or?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, yeah. I mean, it's my Mac. Yeah.
You're
Okay.
a-
Let's just run. It's my Mac. Yeah. Okay. Let's just run. 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 Let's Why don't we run like what's yeah? Why don't we just run standard Jarvis for now? See what happens.
The core of the mech kind of begins to spin, sputter, kind of glow a little bit, and you all hear update complete, just out of the robot voice that is currently like holding this door shut.
Okay. Gotcha.
Are you okay?
Better than okay.
You mean to tell me that shards of Akron upgrade your mech?
Probably.
Well, did you hear from
Yes.
and
Desert. But you heard me talk about like the desert, yes? That's what I said.
just double checking?
Okay. Yeah. He said there's something in the desert. I'll know it when I see it. Yeah.
Where's this desert he's probably talking about?
If you had to guess, the big desert region is known as Galtio's Reign.
Awesome.
It is across from the Empire, notoriously filled with bandits, mercenary groups. You know that there's a casino there.
Okay.
And a constantly rotating electric storm
Let's go.
that seems to spin around the region and continually wreak devastation.
Oh, yes, only the least hospitable place on this.
Well, I think we should.
It genuinely might be.
I think we should discuss that later and get the hell out of here first. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. You. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You. Okay. Yes.
What am I agreeing to?
We are going. We are leaving
Oh,
now.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can't
Okay.
find
You are
anything.
good. Yes, you are good to travel. Yeah.
Okay.
Anywhere better than here.
Okay. I'm going to. Should I hop into the mech or should I just kind of hit it sentry? Should I hop into the mech or should I have it go sentry mode ahead of us?
Whatever's quieter. Well, hop into the mech.
Hop into the mech.
I
Suit up. Bam. In the mech now.
can I keep
I will make
going
sure
over
your
this?
path is
I'm going to
safe.
say that the mech has that gives you disadvantage on stealth.
Can I cast silence on the mech?
Silence is an area of effect.
So can I just like
You could make a silent
walk in like a
aura,
cube?
but well, you can't move it once it's
Oh.
I'm gonna kind of click some buttons in the mech. I'm gonna say, do you notice a way in or out on your way into this evidence locker?
I don't even think I understood that question.
Okay.
Was
As it was being dragged in, did it record or know anything about where?
well, you guys knew where this evidence locker is. If you knew anything, your cell is the holding cell was to your left.
Okay.
I walk out of the closet.
Well, I'm still holding.
Oh, you do?
I'm wondering if you can see.
Let me walk it. Let me go out.
I trust you. Let's go.
Advance. This mask with many faces extends to your mask. Right. Just keep it in mind.
I did find a helmet, like a guard helmet, if you want.
Well, I'm wearing a helmet. I have a helmet.
Oh, well, I was gonna say I found like a guard helmet in my searching. If you would like that.
Yeah, maybe I should. Yeah.
I find it relevant to bring up a rolled a nat 1 on finding my stuff.
That wasn't just finding your stuff. I think,
Finding anything that.
yeah, well, I'm still going to let you have your stuff.
Okay.
I think also that stuff would be easy to find just because I think it would all be together.
Find a hand ready with leprosy.
You find a necrotic
You
hand.
find a monkey paw that has all of its fingers curled. You feel yucky.
Do I remember? Can I like recall what the orc's base kind of looks like? Or just
You mean
like
intelligence?
an orc face.
I mean, those are two different things you're going for, but yeah, give me an intelligence.
Okay. 4.
You think you remember.
How far is my arm?
Now give me a deception check.
Okay. Nat 20. So 24. So
Hell yeah.
So you're stepping up?
Yeah.
Okay. As you do, he goes to behind.
Yeah, I'll go to
No one's there. But somewhat hastily entering is Thoreau. Just what are you doing here?
Sir. Just
Fucking cut it with that. And his body begins to twist and slim down until he looks like a slender, almost made of this molten marble person, like a sort of homunculus, a very, like a mannequin made animate that was continuously in this kind of melting field. Working us like dogs. Ugh.
got that right.
You heard what Cashman said, yeah?
Remind me.
We got a new assignment. I think there's this. I don't know, I think we gotta get some more money out of Thorman, so we gotta like get one of those guards or something. But you know the rigmarole. Do you want to get him or should I?
I can do it.
Alright, cool. Be in the relocation by I think it's like 5 hours. And
On location?
yeah, anywhere else. Alright. Good luck. Drinks on me if we get done with this. I can't with this shit. I'm going to Helidar Isle after this. He turns around and morphs back into Thoreau. And walks out.
Yeah, I open the door. We're clear.
Are you still the orc?
Kind of. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure. I mean, I'm good. Can I look around the corner? But is there people here?
Down the hall, you see what appears to be a closed office with a light on that's labeled Warden Thoreau.
You just look. Do we want to go snooping for papers?
How close is my office to this?
You are a few blocks down the street. Same with the bureau.
I can't advise that.
Snooping for papers? Snooping for evidence? Other such things, I would be interested to see why we were so executed so quickly.
Yeah. I cannot recommend that based on your safety. I believe we should be.
We are all supposed to be dead, yeah.
Well,
I think that's adequate violation. Tell you what,
I'd recommend learning more, but
I would agree. Let's learn more, yeah?
we were lucky once.
We can be lucky twice.
I'm with what's your name again?
My name is the Lance.
Oh, okay. I'm with the Lance on this one. I don't want to try my luck again. I already
surviving death. Well, dying
What
and
do you
being
mean?
here was no problem.
I would like to know,
But that don't
because we are innocent.
There's one thing that it's been a little high octane. I don't really think that any of you have noticed. None of your hearts are beating. With the exception, in a way, of a lark, you don't have a heartbeat. You have a worry, a kind of worry.
I'm still not going to notice that.
Well, I ran into the guard guy and Thoreau. Yes. And he told me to be on location. 5 hours. Does this ring any bells?
Okay. And as you all are standing, presumably outside,
Kind of poking heads through the door, I think.
Yeah, I'm kind of like I feel like the door is still open. I'm just like talking into the door.
How close is the
you do hear a door down the hall open, and what appears to be armored feet walking.
I like stand outside the office like I'm like posted up.
Iconically.
And what turns around the corner is Warden Thoreau. Hello. Do I know you?
Yes, we were just talking.
No, I've been in my office for the past 2 hours. Right. Are you all right?
Sorry.
Do you?
Long shift.
Yes. What's your name again?
Oh,
Is the door open?
No.
I assume you're gonna say he shut it.
Yeah, I would close the door. Talisman.
Give me a deception check.
The talisman.
Oh,
Not to be confused with Taliesin Jack.
14.
I'm sure.
Well, I feel like we're all kind of like this on the other side, right?
Yeah. You found like a copy. I'm on my Looney Tunes stuff.
So it looks. You have a guard helmet on, but you put everything else on. So he. You broke into the others.
No, sir, I was guarding.
You are wearing one of the armor sets of the recently executed.
At that, can I open the door and punch? How many guards are there?
It's just Thoreau.
Just for I'm gonna slam him into the wall with the mech.
Okay.
Like through
Aiming
the wall.
to knock him out. Just bam.
Give me
There's two of them. There are 2 guards.
I'm one of them.
No.
You said one.
No, what happened was
Oh, I thought you said there were 2 guards.
a shape changer that looked like Thoreau walked in, entered, said a bunch of stuff.
I know that. I mean, I thought you said Throw came out with another person.
No.
Oh, okay.
2 Thoreaus have come out.
Yeah.
I knew that.
So give me a strength. Give me an unarmed attack roll with advantage because
Okay.
That one's a surprise.
on spot. That did it. Okay. So you add your strength and your proficiency. bonus.
Strength and proficiency.
To the higher number.
That is strength proficiency 16.
Who's a check?
If you whip, I
gotta check what plate. Oh yeah, no, you miss. Because plate armor is a base 15. Just sneaking, still kind of getting back used to this.
After that, can I say you whip? Sir, we have intruders.
Okay, yeah, I was playing a skeleton way. Thoreau is gonna draw his blade. What?
Well, he's stuttering. Can I try again?
Silence.
Oh my god.
Please, Albert.
Okay.
Get to safety.
So you're casting silence. So I'm gonna say this was a surprise round.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say that we.
no combat.
Well, I wasn't expecting it was gonna go that way because I thought that you were gonna be here.
Am I not still here?
Well, he hasn't seen you yet because what popped out of the room was a neck that swung a punch. I was, okay. Anyways, okay. I don't think we need to do initiative for this because he was just kind of a town guard. But actually, okay. So that was a surprise round. So I'll say that you can cast silence if you wish.
Maybe not silent.
But you do know this man, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, I could do. Instead I could do command. That might help. That might.
So I'm going to say everyone gets a surprise round on this guy. Well, sorry, not you, Lance, but the Lance. But you two can if you wish. If you'd like to get a surprise round.
All right.
Just
I warn you about Lila particularly, gun in police station.
Oh, I know. I have daggers.
All right, cool.
You're all just joking this guy.
yes.
I'll go.
Well, no plan has been announced, and things are going very fast. I'm a rogue. So
I'm not saying it's unrealistic. I'm just saying I really thought this was going to go a different way because I had a different angle for this already. But this is what it is. This is what D&D is like. All right. So what are you doing?
I'm gonna go cast command on him.
All right. What's your spell save?
My spell save is a 13.
Say I got a 9 plus like 2. So
Oh, okay.
all right. What's the command?
Throw, drop your weapons. It says.
Command is one word.
Drop.
Surrender.
Disarm.
Surrender.
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 Surrender is much better than moron.
What are you going with?
We'll go with surrender.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to say that he drops to his knees and drops his sword. So that's him for the next 6 seconds. Surprise round from Lila.
How do we knock him out?
You just saw him drop.
I was going to say, I'm gonna talk and be like, hey, did one of you do this?
Yes, I did.
What?
So-
You're alive? What?
Yes. Yes, I am. You wouldn't happen to know why I was so uncourteously disposed of?
I mean, it was something from upper command. Classic was saying that they needed to die and that they were a terror on the streets, and none of us believed that. I mean, Marco didn't believe that either. You should be dead. Why? Not sorry about you dead. You didn't hit me. It was fine. But
Call it divine favor.
for all of you,
I suppose so. I'll review my eyes.
what the fuck?
I don't know. He seems kind of funny.
Please be quiet.
Is there anyone else around?
You saw another Thoreau walk by.
Another.
They'll tell you about it.
Disguise as you. Told me I had 5.
That's what Marco said.
That's just what I testified. Yeah, there was a shift.
I mean, 5 hours to meet at the location. Said something about, I can't remember his name. Someone with the T. Foreman. They were trying to get money out of him.
Said something about. You remember they said something about his guard getting more money out of Thurman, and that they're going to do the same thing, getting him on location. Are you going to get them, or should I?
Right.
You said you were going to get them. I'm not sure what this location is, but I know that Gunther Thorman has been in talks to be funding our sides, the guard a lot more because of the murders of orcs on the street. That
Well, clearly they were not murdered, yeah.
I mean, there's still dead people.
There was a shapeshifter that looked like one of the orcs we supposedly killed, yeah.
I don't know. I never saw it.
Do you have any papers in your office that we could use to clarify some things on our...
To what extent? He gets back up.
evidence, testimony, anything I can take a look at?
More like issues of order dates. For instance, no zone of truth was cleared for our interrogations.
Yes.
It's hardly standard
What?
protocol.
Huh?
No zone of truth was used during our interrogation.
I sent 4. I wrote the order yesterday.
Oh no, this came from the judge. According to the detective, at least. And you know just as well as I that what he says goes.
Is there a file room?
I know one wasn't just on me. I lied a lot.
The Sum of Truth.
Great to hear.
Sum of Truth.
Well, no,
What is the Sum of Truth?
It's
It's
a spell that lets
what it says on the tin. There's a person in our organization who has the ability to make people unable to tell lies.
I was one of those
And so what she
I was
does-
just actually creating a fascinating little machine that could do achieve the same effect by
Shut up.
measuring. Okay.
your bravery is showing. And there's this lady who can put that spell into a little piece of bark or something, and you break it, and then cast it, and anyone who gets affected by it can't tell a lie. And so we use it in interrogations because, of course, why wouldn't you? And I wrote in the request order because we have 4 different people to interview, and there was a sign off on it, and that it was sent to you by the morning. So it was here before the investigation was conducted. because I didn't sign off on investigations until they were here.
And yet we were shuffled off and promptly executed with no such thing.
I mean, it sounds like crush.
According to the detective, and yes, it was. Also, bloodlet.
I'm very sorry about that. I would like to say that.
No, I had an easier one. I gesture at my neck.
Oh.
I'm gonna show him my arm with some.
Oh my god! I don't want to see this.
Well,
I got shot.
well.
I was there.
Oh,
Oh, so
wait.
you were present for the executions,
I was only there for the firing squad one.
and yet your orders didn't stand.
Yes, they told me that they did.
Oh, he does. You know,
Classic has been a very obstinate man to work with, but this is not so interesting.
going over the brick's head like this, never been done before.
Yeah, no offense, but why for random people?
Yeah.
I mean,
He doesn't know.
you do good work as much as I fucking hate you guys, but as much as you take it from me, but
I ain't
a
any
drunk off the street.
Okay, buddy. I ain't just any random drunk. I am not.
I still am an officer of the law. I can get you executed again.
Well, I think suck my ball, please.
Well,
Please,
I want to grab many.
hush.
What? What?
Yeah, there's more than one deity here involved.
You're kidding.
I'll show him the eye again.
He goes for his sword on the ground and just holds it.
I ain't fine.
I'll keep that one in check.
I'm gonna put my mech arm out to like. I'll say, just don't roll.
For now, you
Thank
need to
you.
worry. Dead men such as ourselves and Dead Lady are of no real concern. I just need forces and a way out of here.
As far as you're aware, we were never here yet. Unless we come calling asking for evidence.
Dead men tell no tales.
Fair enough. Yeah, we will be out.
Okay.
We will cause no problems for you, yeah?
Quiet. Away.
He goes in. Wait here for a second. I have something that might get you up. He runs over to kind of spot by his office and comes out with what seem to be 4 different paper like masks with seemingly scrawled faces on them. You might. This is it's a similar to that telling the truth type thing. You put these on and make you look like someone else. But once you stop doing that, it's a one-time use thing. So you put this on, you get out of Dodge, and
Never look back.
I don't know what I can do about Clash.
We will handle
Well-
whatever we can handle.
It's not like
Interpret that how you will.
how quickly can incinerators come for the pile of bodies that we were uncertain.
Pile of bodies?
And there's a
Yes.
evidence room. Manhole cover, floor. Back corner.
Oh,
Go look.
It smells bad in there.
For such efficient infrastructure, you would think people have more idea about it.
Thoreau is going to open the manual cover, go down. You guys are following him, just like let him.
We're just gonna let him. It's
follow.
just like I'm just gonna
You
wait.
hear just a loud gagging.
Yeah, I'll follow.
And I'm just sitting there, just like, how long do you think it's? How long do you think it's?
Oh,
take? There it goes.
And he climbs back up, very visibly distraught.
I would recommend not saying a thing until we figured out what exactly is going on, unless you want to get involved. Yeah.
I'm harboring 4 executed people and I just stole from the police armory to give them fix.
Fair enough. We will be in touch.
I'll give you my sending stuff. and I have one sentence. No, I would need two, right?
Yeah, you
One
would.
person.
Yeah, you.
I'll give him. I'll give him. This is. I spent a lot of money on this for an occasion, like the one more like with Gunther, with someone of high value and whatnot. But
So it's a. But do you have one? So like he just has like a sending stone and it just doesn't send anywhere.
no, it's fine.
You have 2 sending stones.
Yeah, but that's about all my net worth.
All right, and stop. Okay.
One sentence. I ain't got no clue how this works.
They probably shouldn't have that, but I feel like you got the worst power out of the room. So
And well, I'll give it to him and be like, "This is on me." Just to keep in touch.
Listen. We will just take the sending stone. We will be in touch. Yeah.
If need.
If need be, stay quiet. We don't want you getting killed. Yeah. And I assume you don't either.
you prefer that? Yes.
Does the mask work on mechs?
I don't think so.
Oh yeah. I mean, I could pop out of some mech. Could we disguise ourselves as gods and then pretend like I'm walking?
Perhaps, but once you use that once it drops, it's over. I can't give you another. I'm gonna have to do some shuffling of papers to get this not noticed. But,
I believe in you. You always were good working.
good. Good. Oh, and please don't go back to the bureau. If you walk in as a man who got executed for murder to go clock back into work, your entire agency will go smoke.
Very true. I would have liked to have collected my things from my office.
Wait. There's a policeman's ball 2 days from now, where supposedly Judge Classic will show up. It's in the Golden Opera. Roughly 2 nights from now.
In the city?
Yes. Here. It's not in Olvik actually. It's in Eldrell. But Eldrell is you would know this. Eldrell is, in fact, I think all of you would know this. Eldrell is the main port city of the Principality of Greenwich. Olvik is kind of dead center. Eldrell is more towards the Empire. This is like the highest imperial amount. And then Trogok is closer kind of to the border of independent Greenwich, but also to the ocean. So it's 2 port cities, and then Olvik is kind of in the center. Eldrell is the big Empire hotspot. So this policeman's ball seems like it might be a spot where some people are kind of running shoulders. Running elbows, whatever the term is.
Bumping elbows?
Bumping elbows, whatever.
Okay. Bumping elbows.
Yeah.
Okay. So are we all discussing the Scots?
You need to get up the city, not looking like that.
Precisely.
Idea.
But what is the optimal disguise? You said it yourself. It's only what works once.
Maybe guards.
Gods, Nelly. Look at their posture. Slouched.
Disguised as thieves. Steal some of the horses. That way you can get horses. And that way I don't get investigated for giving away horses. That's we got robbed. And I was just unaware. I'll take the hit for that, but they won't drop me for that. It happens.
I don't know. Keep the sending stone. We'll be in touch. We will be off now.
Good luck. Sorry about all this. I really didn't.
No hard feelings.
Not every day.
Is that true? Alar.
No, I'm just thinking. I mean it, but I'm just thinking. All right. Yeah. Just like,
Well, may you not have to die twice.
You don't have to die thrice. I think the last thing we're going to do is, what are you guys, are we going with the criminal now?
Yeah.
I'm down for some thievery.
What would you guys look like?
for ruffians.
Ruffians.
Ski masks. Can I have a striped shirt?
I was going to say, what I was imagining was like you guys all do.
I look like the Hamburglar.
So we have 4 hamburgers. You guys all grab a horse.
I don't grab a horse because the mech can walk.
So yeah, how fast can the mech run?
I don't know, but I'd like to imagine it can walk kind of fast.
Yeah, we're gonna have to invest.
Like, how do you want to do that? Because
I think for the sake of being cool, I'm going to say that it can keep pace with a horse.
okay, during combat it's like 25 though, right? Is that fine? Because that's what I written down.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'll say that it's like some type of like focus movement type thing.
Okay, so like when I'm traveling, I can think about it and be like, all right, we're in travel
Locking
mode.
in.
We're locking in for travel mode.
I'm gonna say, yeah, we'll say it like that. So
Okay.
you have like a thing where it's like if you're fighting on horseback, you might need like a turn to like get readjusted.
Okay, gotcha.
Anyway.
But it's essentially like travel mode versus combat mode.
I'll say you can keep pace just for the sake of not being
Yeah.
a dick.
Okay, fair enough.
On that note, you all grab horse's neck and rush out of Kratic Center as a bunch of criminals. A few people sort of lift their eyes and see the 3 hamburglers and hamburglar and Voltron.
3 hamburglers and Voltron. Yeah, that's not gonna give us away at all.
That could have been the tagline.
Yeah. 3 hamburgers.
Right.
Dude, oh my god.
So fucking.
I can't
None of y'all know it's so warm in here. And I think our first episode is going to draw to a close as you all are running to the border of Albeck towards Eldrol.
Yep, or Holland.
Holland-esque. All right. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, do the things. Follow us on Twitch. Catch us whenever we make our next one. I don't know. It might be next Monday, but we haven't been very consistent, so we never are. We're going to try to be consistent, but we all have jobs, and we all are. Most of us have. Most of us have.
Pointed bomb.
Most of us have jobs. Most of us have
Job
stuff going
market
on.
sucks.
We'll be trying to be consistent. I think you can plan on sometime next week. Anyways. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll do a little station send off, everybody.
Oh, that's right.
Thank you. I will see you all next week.
Bye, dumb, stupid. Sorry.